Hello all my beautiful little unicorns and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you're on my channel, please allow for me to introduce myself to you. My name is Vanessa Somuayina and most of you know me as your big sis from the internet, as well as your favorite psychic medium and manifestation bestie right here on YouTube. And let's face it, you're here because you want to know how to make March the most epic month of the year, and I'm going to tell you exactly how that's going to happen. Now, in order to help you figure out how you can become the best version of yourself, I have prepared a reading for each one of the 12 signs of the zodiac, and you will be able to get those timestamps below in the description box, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section so that you can tune into your zodiac signs reading. Before we do that, let me give you some general facts about the upcoming month of March. What you can expect to happen is a total lunar eclipse as well as a full moon happening on March 3rd, which is going to completely change everything for you. This full moon is also known as the worm moon. The fact that we've got a full moon and a total lunar eclipse just means that the energies are going to be wild. You're going to be feeling different. You might even get a headache or feel a little nauseous, especially if you are a Cancer, a water sign, or someone who feels deeply connected to the moon and its cycles. Because this is a really rare full moon combination, what you're going to be experiencing is that you don't feel like the same anymore after this full moon, but that is a good thing because stepping into your highest version means leaving the old you behind. So this is a very transformational phase of the year. Mercury is also going to be in retrograde until March 20th. So one of the things that you will probably be experiencing is emails bouncing back, making some mistakes with electronic, needing to update your phones, your laptops, nothing tragic, but you will definitely notice how your electronics need a little bit of extra love and attention for this to be your most productive, highest month of the year. The new moon is going to be taking place on March 19th in Pisces, and you may want to write some of this information down. So if you've got a calendar, write it down. The new moon is on March 19th in Pisces. So this is the best time of the month for you to be with your twin flame, your soulmate, someone that you love deeply, but also to have slumber parties, sleepovers, or just get-togethers with your closest friends. Plan those around the new moon on the 19th. And also a lot of reading is going to actually end up with you retaining most of the information because your brain has like this fresh slate. That's what new moons represent. When you've got like a blank slate and you can simply take in information almost like a sponge. So make sure that you're reading and learning lots towards the middle of the month. And if you have any type of exams coming up, whether that is school or you're doing some other type of training for your job, I want you to know that middle of the month is literally the best time for productivity for you. So if you're planning on finishing a project and you wanted to give yourself till the end of the month, maybe do schedule some of your deep work and study days mid-month. Another thing that we will all be experiencing on March 20th, and we'll all be feeling it, is the spring equinox. This is the official start of spring and when the sun moves into the first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries. This is the astrological new year because Aries is that first sign of the zodiac. So it's like we're beginning from zero on astrological terms. So the new year wasn't December 31st. It's not the Chinese New Year of February 17th, but this is the astrological new year that's starting on March 20th. Again, all times of new beginnings scream for you to start that new project and to take the leap of faith. Whether that's you starting your own social media career and YouTube channel, maybe you want to publish your own deck, perhaps you want to start your own crystal jewelry line, even going traveling, moving out, getting your own home, purchasing a vehicle, all of these new beginnings and new identities that you can take on, it's the best time for you to do that mid-month of the month of March. This is literally the month of new beginnings. So if you've been procrastinating or putting things off since the new year, since Chinese New Year, and you're like, okay, I now need to start to get serious, I need to get down to business, March 20th is your time. The spring equinox is then. One of the main manifestation tips for the month of March of the year 2026 is to actually feel and see your manifestations before they've taken place, as even writing down the goals and manifestations that you have. It's scientifically proven that people who write down their goals are far more likely to reach them. And that's exactly what you're meant to do during the month of March. Write down your goals, create a vision board, even if it's on your laptop, on your computer, change your screensaver on your phone to something that represents the life that you dream of and the reality that you're trying to manifest and claim. All of these little impressions you'll have every single day when you see your screensaver, when you write down in your journal how successful and healthy that you are. All of these actions are programming your subconscious mind to find ways to get there. And when you do that, getting there becomes effortless. So set yourself up up for success, my gorgeous soul? And we will now get into the readings. I will be starting off with the first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries. So if that is your sign, either sun, moon, or rising, then simply keep watching. And to my other gorgeous signs, tune into your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising, or your Venus. Because with the way that I structure my videos, you can literally put together your own private reading right here on my channel that is 100% unique to your birth chart. So tune into the zodiac signs that resonate with your chart. And if you don't know anything about this birth chart stuff and you're fairly new to astrology and tarot, your zodiac sign is called your sun sign. And that is the sign that I recommend that you click and tune into, as it will reveal to you exactly what you can do to make this month of March the most epic month of the year. So I'll catch you all during your readings. Hello, my gorgeous Aries baby. You are in the correct spot, as we are about to uncover exactly how you can make March the best month of your life. So let's get into it. Choose a new direction, and March is an amazing time for you to do something you've never done before. Choose a new direction in your career and in your private life. Don't be afraid. March is a month where choosing a new direction is going to lead you to your best self and is going to give you the results that you dream of. You know, when you've been afraid to take a risk and therefore you procrastinated, don't do that during the month of March anymore, because you are ready. Even if you don't feel ready, the universe is saying you are ready to choose a new direction. And there are big, happy changes coming towards you. If you needed a sign, if you needed something to tell you that the month of March is the month to take the leap of faith and believe in yourself and to trust yourself, this is your sign, my beautiful Aries. Big, happy changes are coming towards you during the month of March that you deserve, because for so long you have worked day and night. You have put other people first, and you have prioritized other people's happiness even before your own. And I see here with Ask Your Angels that you've often asked yourself, is this all that there is to life? You've asked yourself, isn't there more? Am I not meant for more happiness, more love, more success, more fame, more of all of these exciting emotions? And during the month of March, you're not going to be asking whether there is more to life. You're going to know it, you're going to see it, you're going to experience what more means for you, and you're also going to be giving a lot of forgiveness back out. Forgiveness is something that you needed to have come up in March because you have still been holding some grudges. Now, I am seeing here that those of you who are parents or who want kids one day, you're choosing a completely new direction than how you grew up. You are not going to traumatize your children the way that you experienced trauma and pain and even neglect in some ways. You're going to treat your children completely differently, and that's because you also have forgiven your parents. You've forgiven those who should have protected you more, because you know that they did the best that they could with their knowledge and their abilities. But the thing here is that these big happy changes coming for you mean that you're leaving the past in the past. You're not letting what hurt you in the past affect you in the present, my gorgeous Aries. And in the Nine of Coins, I can see here that you're in a place where people being rich, wealthy, or famous doesn't impress you. The most impressive thing to you in March is when someone is a good person from the inside out. That's exactly who you're becoming. With these big, happy changes and you choosing a new direction, you will have job offers offering you even more money, even more perks than you thought. But you're not choosing something just for money. You want to help people. You want to leave a legacy. Next up, we've received the Ten of Swords. So I see that you have been backstabbed before, and you also know what it's like to try to chase material things and to try to chase other people's approval, and that is just going to hurt you in the end. It's not going to lead to a life of happiness. It's just going to leave you still feeling empty. So you've learned from all of that. You've also learned that unhealthy habits or having a lot of material things isn't what makes you truly happy. What does make you really happy is having people by your side that you can have deep conversations with and create memories with. That's what the King of Swords represents in your reading. I see in the King of Swords, we've got someone with this air sign energy. So Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And air sign energy is energy that shows up when you're deep in thought, deep in telling stories, communicating, having conversations that are super deep, because you're not a surface level type of person. And when you get together with someone who has the masculine energy of the King of Swords, who's honest, direct, and outspoken, magic happens and also really strong relationship bonds form. When you are in a role of being a parent, whether that's right now or whether that is yet to come for you, Aries, I see here that you parent best with someone that you can be open and honest with and who's always going to tell you the truth. And in March, whether you're single or in a committed relationship, there is love available for you. And if you'd like to watch a singles only love prediction, if you'd also like to receive a singles only love reading for the month of March, I just posted that on my channel a few days ago, so make sure that you check that out if you want. That reading is only about love, but you've got confirmation here right now in your horoscope that love is coming towards you during the month of March. Love blossoming and growing is perhaps exactly what you wanted and you were hoping for, and you're receiving this during the month of March, which I'm so excited for you, Aries, and also secure love. So not a situationship, not an up and down, not something where you're asking yourself, do they really like me? Do they want to be with me? Are they serious about our relationship? You are receiving and experiencing secure, gentle, caring love by someone who actually wants to be with you and who wants to give you the certainty and the security that you deserve, my beautiful Aries, because you do. Now, Aries, I'm going to clear and cleanse the space. There are a couple more messages available for you. You don't have to lift a finger or do a thing, and I'll be right back to guide you even more deeply into your March reading. Okay, Aries, who's ready to talk about food, nutrition, and diet and what that means for the month of March? Okay, we've already got a card that popped itself right side up, which is the lime. And now you will be drinking or having something with lime. You know, even when they give you that little slice of lime on the side of, for example, a papaya salad or a curry or a dish that has something like a schnitzel or a plant-based type of meat, perhaps even a mojito, a virgin mojito, the lime represents luck. The month of March is a month of luck for you. We've also got the number 31 here, which is again a month and a number of luck. As an Aries, you are ruled by Mars. You are someone who likes to have a good time. And within the lime, I can see pairing that with good luck during the month of March means that you will have a month that you will remember in the best way. Having fun is great, but remember here within the watermelon, having watermelon, perhaps even for the first time in 2026, this is a sign of fertility. I see fertility rising during the month of March. Now, for some of my Aries, this is going to be exciting news, and you're going to think to yourself, yes, I've been wanting this type of news. I want my fertility to rise. And notice how these fruits contain a lot of water content. So literally the universe is saying to you, stock up on more watery foods, on more fiber, fruit, and vegetable. Watermelon is a great one for you. If you're not allergic and don't have any issue eating watermelon, do that during the month of March. It will further bring good luck. And pro tip, if you've never tried watermelon or even frozen watermelon, so cut your watermelon into pieces, freeze it, then drizzle some lime juice over it. Thank me later, Aries, because that is the most incredible sweet snack that you can have in a guilt-free manner. Now, moving more deeply into your reading, we've got the sweet corn. Sweet corn is another food for the month of March that is going to bring you good luck and that's very positive on your body. Now, the sweet corn represents having rituals. The month of March is a month for you to get back into rituals like beauty rituals, doing your nails if you've fallen off of that, your hair, doing your makeup every day. Rituals also like reading, even if it's just a couple pages per day. It's way better than zero. So if you've fallen off in any way in your life, get back on the horse, create rituals around it, make it easy for yourself to be your highest version, to become the psychic CEO of your life, to be in charge of your day-to-day, your mood, and also just how successful you are in life. You can do it through having rituals. The Three of Cups, which we've received next, is a message where I see having fun in your rituals is important. So reward yourself. If you've gone to the gym or you've gone to a workout class, reward yourself by going and having a coffee or a matcha by yourself or with a friend. If you've cleaned your home, reward yourself by getting yourself your favorite food, your favorite snack. If you've been really amazing at your work, your accounting, finishing up your taxes in time, reward yourself with like a weekend getaway, a massage, a new item of clothing, perhaps really healthy supplements. So it's like a win-win. You're rewarding yourself with something that's also healthy. Next up, within the Eight of Cups, I do see that during the month of March, a lot of eyes are going to be on you, and you're going to be saying goodbye to a friend or someone that you were dating who had a lot of memories that they brought to your life, but they were just not good for you emotionally. You might already be thinking about this person, and it's like you're going to bundle up the photos, the letters, their chat, and you're going to put it somewhere away where you can't see it anymore. So deleting it, archiving it, quite literally putting it in a box and putting it in your storage, in your cellar, just somewhere where you won't constantly be reminded of this person, because I see that you want good vibes only and everything else has got to go. The Apprentice of Pentacles is a symbol that everything will grow in March. Plants in your home will grow and become strong. You are going to become stronger. And also your career and your finances, they are growing, they are becoming stronger, they are blossoming. Take this month as a month of personal development, growth, and growing into who you're supposed to be, just as we have the sunflower that is growing, that's held by this crab down here. The suit of Pentacles is the suit of the element of earth, so especially things that are tangible, whether it's your body or your finances, your income, your time, the material objects in your life, let them grow, let them glow and blossom. Now, in the Hanged One, I see here for you, Aries, you're seeing everything from a different perspective. Instead of feeling like giving away things is a bad thing or you're losing, you're looking at pieces of clothing and items that you no longer need, like old video games and costumes and shoes that you used to love, and now you could never picture yourself wearing that style anymore. And you're just thanking it that you got to use it and enjoy it and it got to be part of your life. And you're peacefully saying goodbye to a lot of material things that you no longer need, because you see it from the perspective of it having done well for you, it served you, it did something positive, and you don't have to hold on to everything and everyone forever. During the month of March, you are fully enjoying the good luck and the fertility around you, because everything you touch turns to gold and grows. And the things that have grown stagnant, you're letting go of them. You're saying goodbye to those things, Aries, and you can do it with a clear conscience, because you know that you've got even more abundance and even better things coming towards you. Now, Aries, this is the reading that I received for you. If you watched it all the way to the end and you are an Aries baby, leave a lime emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here. Of course, that this reading resonated, because tarot card readings, they are energetic exchanges. Never forget that. This energy that I gifted you here today for the month of March is meant to carry you through with good luck and with you getting back into your healthy rituals. So my gorgeous Aries baby, focus on yourself and all of your wins, and I will catch you during your April predictions and horoscopes. Hello, my gorgeous Taurus baby. You are in the perfect spot for a Taurus to be in preparation for the month of March. Now let's delve into your reading and see exactly how you can become your highest version and figure out exactly how you can be your best, most successful self, glow up, and have the most amazing upcoming month. First and foremost, we've got the cheetah. You are elegant and quick. The month of March is giving you that energy of getting things done. Have you ever started cleaning up or studying and all of a sudden you got in the groove of it? If you've ever started reading a book, for example, and then you couldn't put it down, you just had to finish it. You know that feeling of being hyper productive? That's what I see here in the cheetah for you, my gorgeous Taurus. And you are an earth sign that is really great at everything tangible. So you're great with finances, you're great with hard work, you're a very humble type of person. So here, connecting that to how quickly you're learning, picking things up, just means you're going to be ahead of everybody else. And I see here in the bat, you're going to be doing a lot of working, studying, working out, and self-care at night. So while a lot of people are sleeping, that's when you're most productive during the month of March. Maybe you've always been a night owl and this isn't anything new to you, but for those of you who have done a lot of things throughout the days, the nighttime is where you're the most creative and productive during the month of March, and where you will do work super quickly and very precisely. So you'll make the least mistakes at night. While the world is fast asleep, you are making moves during the month of March. You are taking huge strides forward, and that means that you are becoming extremely wise. So because you're learning at lightning fast speed during the month of March, a lot of people will find you unrecognizable in April. So this is a deep dive glow up type of month where you're going deep into learning about yourself. You're journaling, you're meditating, you're doing all the self-care that you see everyone promoting people to do. But how many people actually do the journaling and the meditating? Not many. But you count yourself into that 1% during the month of March. During the month of March, as I see here within the raccoon, that while others are laying comfortably on the couch and not doing anything, you're getting your steps, you're working out, you're getting back into your gym routine, you're taking your supplements, and you're staying hydrated. Another thing that I'm seeing here within your reading is we've got every single element represented in the first 4 cards that you have received. The owl represents the element of air, this upward triangle that has the strike through. The cheetah represents the element of fire. Bat corresponds to the element of air again, and the raccoon corresponds to the element of earth. The only missing element is water. Now let's see whether the universe wants you to have a message that corresponds to the element of water. There we go, we've received the oyster. Water represents your emotions and your feelings. In the oyster, I can see that you are protecting yourself. You're like an oyster. You're hard on the outside, but once people get to know you, you are extremely soft, caring, kind, and understanding. You might even have an RBF, a resting bee face, and the month of March brings out a side of you that is very protective over yourself, which is great because in the past, you've opened up a little too quickly to people who didn't deserve it, but not anymore, Taurus. I see here also with the oyster, with our final element being revealed within your reading, you master all areas of life. So water represents your emotions, fire represents creativity, earth represents your career and your physical body. Air represents communication and your thought process. You're very balanced during the month of March, and you've been in desperate need of this because for a long time, you felt lost, you felt out of whack. Because for a long time, you've been feeling kind of overwhelmed and like you're doing the same pattern and the same routines over and over again, and you just needed to get back into balance. Now, March is also bringing you a lot of blessings, Taurus, so don't be surprised if this month reveals a lot of unexpected positives for you. And one of the ways that you know something unexpected and positive is just around a corner is when you see a yellow bird. Within blessings, I want you to know that canaries and yellow birds in general, those are your lucky symbols for the month of March. Blessings coming to you are because you're also receiving blessings because you're the type of person that people can trust with what makes them emotional and their deepest secrets. I see that here in connectivity to the oyster. And because you have people trusting you, people who care about you, and people who want the best for you in your life, wonders are happening during the month of March. Now, my gorgeous Taurus baby, these wonders are going to come to you quickly, and you're going to know exactly what to take. The promotion, the opportunity for a relationship, the travel, the opportunity for you to save money on an insurance. I want you to know here within the epidote, you're just continuing to go really deep in your life on becoming better, becoming wiser, becoming smarter, and making the most of everything. You might have a lot of ways in which you have not cashed in what you deserved. Like if you've worked really hard to pay into retirement funds, into different insurances, if something happens, you can claim it. You can claim what is rightfully yours, and you might have not even known that. on a more spiritual plane in the epidote, you're going deeper into yourself and your personality. You're learning about yourself. Going to therapy and journaling and meditating keeps coming up in your reading. And because you're going deeper and you're learning all of the different layers of yourself, it feels like these wonders. It feels like you're uncovering the most magical being, which is you. Now, moving more deeply into your reading in the agate, you're getting back into balance during the month of March. You've been imbalanced, you've been feeling all over the place, or even like you've got way more work than time. Like an endless to-do list that you're just never catching up on. But in March, you will finally be able to have like a blank slate, because you're either saying, okay, all this stuff that has been on my to-do list for months, I'm either going to scrap it or do it. No in between, because the in between means you constantly feel like you're not doing enough. And you're stopping that, you're not carrying that feeling into any of the rest of the year. And I'm proud of you for standing up for yourself in that way, Taurus. Now, I am going to clear and cleanse the space, and then I'll be right back for us to delve even more deeply into your reading. You don't have to lift a finger or do a thing, and I'll be right back to guide you into more details about what's coming up for you during the month of March. All right, my gorgeous Taurus, let's delve even more deeply into the month of March for you. Let's see exactly what the universe thinks that would be the most beneficial for you to put in your body. We've got black mulberries. Berries are high in fiber, antioxidants, they're low in calories, and they've got really positive effects on your skin with their vitamins and minerals that are in them. Now, in the black mulberry, we've also got master number 33. So the universe is saying to you, have those berries, perhaps in porridge, maybe in some sort of yogurt. Greek yogurt right now with berries is all the rage. Do know here within the black mulberry, this is what you're recommended to have during the month of March, and also bananas. So fibers, natural sugars, perhaps even replacing refined sugars with all natural sugars, making some healthy swaps. Of course, everything in moderation. And here within the banana, another message you've also got is that there's always two sides to every story. And your side matters, Taurus, because often you make excuses for other people's bad behavior. But look, to be whole, you also have to remember you're a person, you deserve to be seen and heard, and sometimes you've just got to speak up for yourself. Okay, we've got the chrysanthemum and also the dahlia. If you are looking for herbs, for teas, for ways in which you can increase your health and your spiritual and psychic connection, a way in which you can sharpen your intuition means having dahlia and chrysanthemum teas and herbal mixtures and remedies. And in case you haven't noticed this, twice we have got the element of air represented in both of these different plants, and then we've also got twice Scorpio represented in it. Scorpio is a water sign actually, and Scorpio is a sign that is very intense. So communicate to your doctor, your chemist, or even to your Amazon cart or your shopping cart where you buy groceries. You want something with dahlia and chrysanthemum because you want to experience the benefits of these plants. Make sure you add all of this into your diet during the month of March. Of course, only if you're not allergic to any of these. So make sure you check that out and see how things change. See how you feel like a completely new person and you're able to move back into wholeness, and you can experience for the first time feeling like everything is back on track and back into balance in your physical body as well. Now let's move a little more deeply into this. We've got the 5 of Cups. So what happens here when you become clearer and sharper and wiser is that you see people for who they are. Everybody who wronged you is going to get their karma, and the 5 of Cups shows that in a way you still want to protect them. Even if someone bullied you, you don't want them to suffer the way that you did. So you're not inflicting pain, you're just watching the universe and karma deliver pain on those who, quite frankly speaking, do deserve it. And within the 4 of Wands, that solidifies even more in you to continue being a good person and never punishing anyone and never being mean to anyone or bad, but just doing your thing, being a good person, and then letting karma and the universe handle the rest. You're not going to get your hands dirty. You're going to watch from afar what happens to everybody who did something wrong or who knows that they have been a little shifty, as they are going to get what they deserve and their karma delivered during the month of March, as you are focusing on your holistic wellness approach to being your highest, most healthiest self. So Taurus, this is a month of you minding your own business and strengthening yourself. Claim it below in the comment section by leaving a banana emoji below. That's the only way anyone would know that you're a Taurus and that you watched your reading all the way to the end. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet right now, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during your April predictions and horoscopes. Hello, my gorgeous Gemini baby. You are in the perfect spot on the internet to figure out exactly what's coming towards you next during the month of March. So let's see what messages are available for you to be your best version. First, we've got the Three of Wands. Now, the suit of Wands corresponds to the element of fire, and this is the suit of your creativity. So see how you've got these tools? You quite literally and figuratively have tools during the month of March that are going to open new doors and help you to build and create a new life and reality for yourself. Manifestation tools, but also quite literally arts and crafts tools and things like screws and screwdrivers. So building together pieces of furniture and building a new life is happening during the month of March for you. We've got the Justice card in reverse and Master number 11. What this means as a major arcana card of the tarot is that March is bringing some time for you to think about what you want next, that things around you will be proceeding really slowly. So any type of court cases, other people finally saying what they want to do next, everyone around you is moving forward really slowly while you are building the life of your dreams. And because this is happening, you are faster than anyone around you in accomplishing things. And what this does in Justice Reverse is that you don't even have to wait for results. You already know that you're winning because you are taking strides forward while other people are still overthinking what's going to happen next. Within the Three of Swords, I can see here that there is someone who's going to feel like they've lost you for good because they just didn't take action when they should have. An ex and someone who regrets losing you. You are the one that got away. And the Three of Swords makes this extremely evident in connectivity to the Three of Cups. You're the type of person that is the life of the party once you feel comfortable and once you're around people that you know you can be honest with. You're a very honest sign of the zodiac, the most honest sign of the zodiac. You're a great communicator. And the Three of Cups, the suit of cups corresponds to the element of water, which represents your emotions, and the number 3 is a number of having fun, going out and partying. So the month of March brings parties, it brings get-togethers. You will be invited to go out to birthday parties, and it's time that you go. Gemini, stop sitting around at home. Go out, have fun, and know that you are everyone's favorite party guest. So behave like it. Wear what you've always wanted to wear. Go out and meet your twin flame. Within your reading, I can see in your twin flame, trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Now, moving forward in March, if you are single, just know here, your twin flame energy is available. If you are in a committed relationship or marriage, that bond is deepening during the month of March. The reason for that here in long distance is because you will have some time away from loved ones, because you've got to go away for work, you've got to spend some time away from the people closest to you. But love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. And when you realize that, what happens is, regardless of how much you have going on, you start to still make time for friends and family because you're realizing life is too short to just only overthink working and showing up for other people's businesses. It's important that you show up for yourself and the people that you love, and your love truly knows no bounds and no stop. Moving more deeply into your reading, the Ace of Cups represents the beginning of a new romance. This is either the romance of loving yourself finally, seeing the best in yourself, loving yourself unconditionally, and because you love yourself so much, you're only around people who love you as well. Romantically, you're not accepting anyone who's a narcissist or who's kind of putting you down as well. That's just not a thing for you, as self-love is growing, and it's the most important. Within the Emperor, I see here only emperors, kings, and bosses are allowed into your life because they know your true value and they see that you're not going to settle for anyone who doesn't have it in them to create an amazing life. Now, the Emperor is a symbol that you are attracting high-powered twin flames into your life. And even if you're already married or already in a relationship, my gorgeous Gemini, still these people are drawn to you. It's not as though people can instantly tell or see that you are taken. So still, you've got it. People are still asking you out, asking for your number, trying to get to know you during the month of March. And I do see here that for you, this is a month of creating business connections that are going to help you accomplish your goals in business and help you to rise to power, to freedom, and to more income and success than ever before, because you're making all the right connections with very powerful people who are attracted to you. Moving more deeply into your reading in the Five of Wands, I can see here that that will cause a lot of people to feel frustrated because they can tell you're never giving up, you're never letting up, and you are not going to let fear get the best of you. The Five of Wands shows me here that your competition is going to feel like they cannot outdo you, and so therefore the month of March is a month in which the person with the strongest mind wins, and as an air sign, as a Gemini, that would be you. Now, in the Two of Wands, this results in independence and achievement. In connectivity to the Five of Wands, even though it won't be the easiest month, to be completely transparent with you, Gemini, it's not the easiest month of the year, it's also not the hardest, but it's definitely that month in which you feel the biggest sense of achievement and accomplishment. If you've ever done a deep clean of your whole entire home, or you know that feeling when you finish reading a book, or you end the day after eating really healthily and well the entire day, that feeling of accomplishment in the Two of Wands is what you're going to feel and sense by the end of March, because all of your projects are coming together beautifully and because you're not letting anyone get in between you and your success. Now, Gemini, I'm going to clear and cleanse the space. We have just a couple more messages to uncover for you. You don't have to lift a finger or do a thing. Simply continue to relax, lean back, and enjoy your reading, and I'll be right back to guide you even more deeply into it. Hello, my gorgeous Gemini. Let's delve even more deeply into your reading right now, shall we? To see exactly what's coming towards you in March. We've got the potatoes, so the universe wants you to have more potatoes. And I don't just mean French fries, my gorgeous Gemini. I mean boiled potatoes, baked potatoes, sauteed, you get the story. Now, potatoes have a very grounding type of energy, which is why consuming them for you during the month of March will give you a grounding type of vibes and allow you to make the best decisions. Also, if you have been doing low carb or you haven't been having complex carbohydrates, this is a healthy alternative for you. Regular potatoes and sweet potatoes. Also lemon. Keep lemons in your fridge, 3 of them to be exact. See how we've got the symbol of Gemini? This was meant for you. Lemon has a very cleansing type of energy and property, and the universe is saying to you, have lemons in your morning water. So have warm water with lemon. Use lemon in order to season salads and foods. Lemon juice is an amazing way for you to connect to your intuition and also your psychic abilities by having the right foods and right ingredients at the right time, which is March. The tarot again is a symbol of regeneration. Add this to flavor your foods. If you've never tried it before, this is your sign, and this is another way in which you can connect super deeply to your intuition in a way that you never have before. Now, my absolutely stunning Gemini, do know here that cooking and having clean ingredients is what the universe wants you to focus on in March. That will open a gateway to more clarity, a gateway to you feeling free. It's like you're this unicorn, this special being that is glowy. Every time you enter a room, people can just tell you're different. You're different than everybody else, and in a positive way. This gateway opening means that in March, you're feeling free, you're feeling like your old self again, and you're cleansing limiting beliefs because your body just feels so light, so healthy, so pure, and you're embracing the fact that you are going to be losing some people on this journey. You're going to lose some friends who are jealous about all of this growth and this health, this glowy, kind of dewy skin and appearance that you've got. Also, you looking less puffy and inflamed as a result of this super healthy diet and lifestyle of yours. And as you embrace this, you'll learn that the more successful you are, the more lonely the journey can be until you find other equally successful, positive-minded friends and people. And sometimes even if you've got those people, you still just want to be by yourself, because when you have space to think and you're not always out and about with other people, you are better off at taking action because you've got more energy and more headspace to really think about what you want to do and how you want to shape your life. And you'll be able to go for it because other people aren't giving you their unsolicited advice or kind of skewing you in a direction that you did not need to be pushed into that made you second guess yourself. So you will tell people once it's done, which is an amazing approach for your success during the month of March. And you're just being the psychic CEO of your life, which means you're the boss of your life. You're using your intuition. You're trusting it. That's why you're the psychic CEO, and you are doing all of the right things to be your highest, best self. Now, my beautiful Gemini baby, this is the reading that I've received for you. Make sure that you leave a lemon emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you've received your reading and that you're a Gemini, because that's the only way that anyone would know. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during your April predictions. Hello, my beautiful fellow Cancerian. Welcome to your March prediction. We're going to delve into everything that you need to know in order to live your best life and become the highest version of yourself during the month of March. So first and foremost, cucumbers, whether pickled or fresh. Within cucumbers, guess what? We've also got the zodiac symbol of Cancer, so you know that this reading and this message was meant for you. The universe is saying to you to connect to your emotions. That's also why we've got the cucumber, which is filled with water. Water represents your emotions and is extremely hydrating. So if you're feeling dehydrated, the tip is to not just drink more, but also have more foods that contain a higher water content. So if you're eating a lot of dry foods, this is your sign, my beautiful Cancer. In March, stock up on things that have a high water and fiber content so you can feel and look your best. I do also see here within the rosemary that this is actually a spice. This is a herb that you can add and should be adding to your dishes during the month of March. It will help you reach your highest self, and it will help sharpen your memory and also bring back memories that give you confidence. Like that time that you thought you wouldn't pass an exam and you still did. That time where you were struggling during a heartbreak and you thought you would never find someone that would love you just as much, but you found a way better. I see here within the carrot, month of March is going to bring you a lot of clarity and a lot of these aha moments where you're like, right, I almost forgot who I was. I got very emotional, but now I remember that regardless of what happens, I've always thrived. I've always been good. I've always come out winning and on top. I've always been able to get through anything and everything. And the carrot, as the old tales say, carrots are good for your eyesight. Now, whether that is scientifically proven or not, clearly the universe is saying to you, have carrots as another healthy addition with a high water and fiber content in your diet so you can look and feel your best. Also, apples. Apples are what you should be having during the month of March specifically. I have been cooking and boiling my apples before I put my oats in, as well as a scoop of protein powder and some vanilla extract. So know here within the apple, there's so many ways you can have apples, not just cut and raw, because sometimes that can feel boring eating, especially if you're not a huge fruit and vegetable person. But you can incorporate this fruit into your diet. It digests well. It is a fruit that's going to bring you the continuance of good luck, and that is going to feel supportive in a deeper way. So it's not just about food. This is about connecting with your best version, Cancer. During the month of March, the easiest way for you to do that is to eat all of these healthy foods and add them into your diet. Now we've got the Fool card showing up for you in reverse. I'll just show you this card upright for a second so you see what it looks like. We've got this rabbit that's taking a leap and trusts itself to be safe. So the Fool in reverse shows us that now is a time for you to keep working on what you started. Finishing up projects that you started at an earlier point is where you can thrive and upgrade your life the most. So don't start anything new during the month of March, but focus on closing off things that you've already begun previously and feeling proud when you've tied up loose ends. You know that feeling when you finally finish a book that you've started for a long time, or you finally clean out that drawer that has just been having miscellaneous junk in your home for the longest time. You finally put all your clothes away that you've had on your bed and on that chair in your room, and the laundry is finally folded and gone. In the Wheel of Fortune, the major arcana of the tarot is telling you this will bring you good luck when you clear out all of the projects that were still on the waiting line, that you still had to find the motivation and clarity to just finish and complete. The Wheel of Fortune is a symbol that when you do that, you're going to feel so accomplished. It's going to bring you more good luck into your life and more space also to just think clearly, because you're not living in this home filled with clutter and stuff that just reminds you of not having completed things, because that can emotionally drag you down without you even realizing. But there's a reason why you're here receiving this message, and it is for clarity. Next, we've got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So for Cancer, I see here you have been missing being around water. As a crab baby, going to spas or to the ocean, to beaches, it's very important for you to regain your strength and your connection to yourself. So either book a spa day or a beach vacation or spend time in your bathtub. There are so many different ways in which you can connect back with yourself and heal yourself from the inside out. As I see here within the 10 of Wands, that you have been going through a lot and you really have to care for yourself right now, because otherwise you'll feel super burnt out, and you deserve more than that. But remember, it's your job to make sure that you don't burn out and that work doesn't take over your entire life to the point that you feel like, oh, all I've been doing is working for other people, but I haven't been taking care of myself. So the universe is guiding you here in the 10 of Wands to say no to new projects and no to new jobs, and to just focus on what you already have. Also, what I'm getting is in your kitchen, you've got a lot of foods that are about to expire. Use those up instead of wasting your funds and things that are perfectly fine for you to have right now. So using what you have, that shows that you're grateful for life, that you're a humble, grateful person. And what that will do in March is it will bring you a lot of wonders that you didn't expect. So you didn't expect to receive like this income that is coming for you in March, that is just coming as a complete surprise, like a project that you can complete in a day or two, and boom, you've got that extra income. You are not expecting to win in not a lottery, but a game where you've got to be lucky, where you submit, for example, a specific word, and then you're able to win, like you're participating in a giveaway and you are winning during the month of March because you are in flow. You were never meant to be this person who's just always looking for the new, always chasing the next high. You thrive in stability and in using the things that you have, and also in simplicity right now. And getting into that flow state for you, Cancer, is the best, highest form of living during the month of March. As spiritual woo-woo as it sounds, yes, you will be able to be your best self the less things that you've got going on during the month of March, and the more you can actually sit back and chill. So I am going to clear and cleanse the space, and then I'll be right back for us to delve even more deeply into your reading. As per usual, you don't have to lift a finger or do a thing, and I'll be right back to guide you even more deeply into your March prediction and reading. All right, my beautiful crab baby, let's delve even more deeply into your reading, shall we, to see exactly what it is that's coming towards you in March. So we've got illusion. You're embracing the truth. You have been holding back on how you really feel for a very long time. And during the month of March, you're finally going to embrace the truth because you are no longer a doormat or feeling like you're going to hold back just to keep other people comfortable. Because here within leadership, you're realizing that if you don't lead, if you don't set the tone of what a healthy family and relationship looks like, nobody else will. And as an emotionally intelligent Cancer, you're setting your goals on having only healthy relationships and healed relationships in your life. This makes you your best version because you know you can focus on the actual relationship and being happy rather than walking on eggshells around another person. Archangel Raphael, I do see here, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit, has showed up within your reading next to remind you that healing is something that you have to do by yourself. Nobody can heal for you. Nobody can do the work for you. And you're going to have to confront some parts of your past that you don't want to. But that's okay because during the month of March, you're feeling energized. You're feeling like you are able and ready to take the lead and set new goals. And that also makes you very attractive because you're very focused. Have you ever met someone who's very focused on their goals and it automatically makes them really attractive because there's just something about someone who knows what they want and who isn't going to let anyone stop them from getting there? You are attracting the right person at the right time into your life, and the month of March is going to also give you more of an attractive energy because you are sure of yourself, because being confident has always been something that instantly made you super attractive, and also your individuality. You having a type of physical appearance that is different than everyone else, either through your clothing style or how you groom yourself, or just naturally. Some of you come from very diverse backgrounds where your parents have different heritages and you are a mixture that is so unique, so one in a billion. And individuality is also telling you here to be wary of possessive partners to maintain your individuality. Next, look what we've received, a wedding, taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. Now, my gorgeous Cancerian, if you are already in a committed relationship, this is your sign that your relationship is going to the next desired level, because you wanting to take things to the next level means that you are ready, and you have maybe only been waiting for your partner to be ready as well, to suggest it, to make it a thing. And that's exactly what's happening for you during the month of March. And in the Page of Cups, this feels like a honeymoon stage all over again. When a relationship is new and exciting and everything feels kind of different, there is this just honeymoon stage where you enjoy your partner. Nothing about them annoys you or upsets you. That is your honeymoon stage, and you are re-entering the honeymoon stage and honeymoon phase of your love life during the month of March because of you taking things to the next level. It almost feels like a new cycle, a new stage of the relationship. It's like when you just get married, you're in a new honeymoon stage of the relationship when you just move in. It's again this novelty stage, this newness that's just so fun. And we've received the moon next. The moon is actually what's ruled by Cancer. So Cancer rules the moon, or shall I say Cancer's ruler is the moon, however you'd like to say it. And within the moon, we have got a message of you being extremely intuitive, extremely psychic, and knowing precisely where you want to go next in your life. And because you have this psychic ability, your dreams are going to be giving you a lot of information. So write those down and journal your thoughts during the month of March, because you will be able to predict and foresee a lot of what's coming towards your life. And looking back at your notes and your own predictions, that will give you confidence in the future to keep making your decisions based on your gut feeling and your intuition, because it's never been wrong. Now, my gorgeous fellow Cancerian, this is the March prediction that I've received for you. I trust that you found it insightful and that it resonated. If it did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you're not going to miss out on April's prediction either. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Leo baby, and welcome to your March reading and prediction. Let's see exactly how you can live your best life, what's coming towards you during March, and also how you can make the most of this upcoming month. Let's get into it. First and foremost, we've got the aquamarine, which is a crystal that represents your going with the flow. March is allowing you to just go with the flow of things, don't overthink it, and have fun. As a Leo, you are ruled by the sun, which means you are spontaneous, outgoing, warm-hearted, and the Angelite confirms that support is all around you. During the month of March, don't worry about how things are going to be completed, how you're going to win, how you're going to succeed. The how is none of your business. Success, going with the flow, and having a good time is available for you. It's happening for you. So now all you need to do is actually live in the moment. Put your phone down every now and then. If you're watching your reading from your phone, you know that this is also your sign to pay close attention to your screen time, and when you can, step away from being on your screen or only watch positive content. Next, we've got the Angel Aura Quartz. Lighten up during the month of March. We've already had this come up in your reading right at the beginning, Leo. Lighten up, have fun, stop the overthinking. Yes, you are deeply responsible, you are deeply caring, you are someone that others rely on for a lot of things, or dare I say everything, especially if you're a parent, especially if you've got pets or elderly parents that you're taking care of as well, siblings that you look out for, friends who call you when they need advice. You know what it's like to be that person who has to seem like they've got it all together, even though you've got your own problems. But March is your reminder. It's your time to lighten up and have fun. You don't always need to take things so seriously. And remember, if there is someone in your life that is any situation in your life where rumors have been spread about you, people haven't been truthful or honest, or you feel like you're dealing with someone who's talking to others behind your back, or you feel like you're talking to someone, you've got someone in your life who isn't honest, the truth will come to light during the month of March, either because you're going through their phone, you're seeing something show up on their phone screen, or the truth will just come to light because they can no longer keep their secrets to themselves. It's no longer possible to stay in hiding. So the truth will surface, it will come to light, don't worry about that, and karma will be served with those who have bad karma they've accumulated because they haven't been honest people. You don't have to dish out karma. The universe is doing it all for you. Within success, because you're so focused on yourself, Leo, you will find success in March. We've got our Black Panther on the Success Oracle card, which shows that because you make moves in silence, you don't announce yourself, you just show up, and you keep a lot of your private life private, you will be the most successful sign during the month of March. Success is assured, success is yours, and success will be claimed by those born under the zodiac sign of Leo. Now, within delight, you are going to have the best time during the month of March, which is also why you keep being reminded to enjoy it, to live in the moment, to lighten up, to see that support is all around you. Because having such a delightful time in March means that you're going to remember this time of the year for the rest of your life, and your guides, the universe, want you to actually make the memories by taking lots of photos, journaling as well, doing videos, having these markers you can look back on and just kind of revisit the memory later down the line. Next up, we've got the cosmic egg. You will receive something really physically valuable. So whether that is a bracelet, a necklace, a diamond, or for example, an amber or citrine crystal ring, the cosmic egg shows us here that you're going to have something that is material, that is tangible, that you are like wrapped around, that you're protective over, that you've wanted for a long time, and you're now going to become the owner of it during the month of March. And in the Nightingale, you have spoken about this before. So this is an item you have told your friends and family, and if you've got a partner, you've told your partner that you really want this, and that it means a lot to you and that you want to possess this. You've been vocal about it, just as the nightingale represents. You've spoken about it, and because you've spoken about it, you have now manifested it. You've brought it into the physical 3D reality, and it will be yours during the month of March. Now, my gorgeous Leo, I'm going to clear and cleanse the space. We'll delve even more deeply into your reading. I just want to free up the space and cleanse it so we can get the most accurate messages possible. You don't have to lift a finger or do a thing. Simply continue to lean back, relax, and enjoy your reading, and I'll be right back for us to see what else you need to know about the month of March. Hello, my beautiful Leo baby. Let's delve even more deeply into your reading, shall we, and see what's coming. We've got the peppermint. Drink lots of peppermint tea. That is attracting and manifesting success for you. That is a herb that manifests success, in case you didn't know. And again, you're going to be successful. This is the universe reiterating. That's why the synchronicity of the word success keeps showing up for you. March is the most successful month of the year. You will be the most successful zodiac sign during the month of March. And add peppermint to the foods that you're eating and the beverages that you're drinking. It is good luck for you in March. Now, moving more deeply into it, cauliflowers as well. There are things such as cauliflower rice. You can add cauliflower to so many dishes, and without noticing, you have had these added health benefits that you've now put into your diet. And the cauliflower also represents a transition taking place. You're going from a place of wanting to actually having during the month of March. You know, wanting to possess more material abundance, and now having it in March. Wanting to be more successful, and now you are not just wanting it and wishing for it, but it's actually your reality. So March is that transitional month where you go from manifesting, hoping, wishing, to actually possessing and owning. And I see here next within the Hanged One, which is the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot, you're seeing things from a different perspective, because you're realizing that the more successful you are and the more things that you've got that you've always wanted, the more important it is for you to enjoy the journey, as cheesy as it sounds, because the moment of achievement and accomplishment and success can be very short, and it can be just one little moment, whereas working towards it can take months and years. And if you don't enjoy that, what is life really all about? You're asking yourself these very deep questions, Leo. Now, the sun showing up shows that this reading was meant for you. You are ruled by the sun, and we've got this unicorn depicted on the sun card of the tarot, which shows you're powerful. Your zodiac sign is especially supercharged. You are in this energy of not being afraid to stand out and be bold and be different. And this is a symbol of power, of you radiating warmth, of everybody around you being in awe of you, being mesmerized by you during the month of March. You are an inspiration to those around you and anyone who has the privilege of coming in contact with you. And in the sun, any room that you enter is immediately going to positively benefit from your energy. Moving more deeply into your reading, we have received the Three of Wands. Now, the suit of wands corresponds to the element of fire, and the three wands, which are represented as these three tools, show that regardless of what you want to do, you'll find a tool to get there. If you want to be healthier, you'll find the tool to get there. You'll add the peppermint, the cauliflower into your diet. You're going to Google really creative, still delicious recipes and ways that you can be healthier. If you want to increase your salary or your income, the Three of Wands shows you will find the tools necessary to do it, to get there, to lead the life that you want, because you're no longer going to be okay with getting there or working towards it. Now you want to just have the things that you've always known that you've deserved, and you're not stopping at, okay, I'm about to get there. No. You are crossing the finish line. You are owning the things that you want. And in the Dahlia, I see that that is making a very refined version of you. So instead of almost being the most elegant, poised version of yourself, you're just being that version of yourself. Instead of almost owning your dream vehicle, you're just going to the dealership and finding out how you can have it and own it. Instead of almost having saved enough to purchase your own home and make that down payment, you are actively setting up your savings to automatically be deducted from your income every single month. So it just is happening without you needing to try hard. You are refining how you're getting to your goals and you're making them a thing. Now within the geranium, you're also healing during the month of March. You're healing the self-limiting beliefs of feeling like you don't deserve these things or you can't get there. Nobody has done it before you in your family or in your lineage. All of that doesn't matter to you because you're healing that self-limiting belief that it couldn't be you. And one of the things that I also see that you're healing is self-limiting beliefs that others put on you. Parents who told you you wouldn't be as successful. A teacher that told you that you would never amount to anything. You're healing the cut that that caused during childhood and during you being a teen. You are healing ever having thought to yourself, maybe they're right, because you're proving to yourself that they were deeply wrong about you and that only you are able to put any type of limit as to how successful that you are going to be. Next up, we've received the fire ant, and in the fire ant, I can see that you are connecting with so many different people in March that you will be working with in the future. The ant is an animal of hard work, of collaboration. I see here that you will be collaborating work-wise. You'll be invited to a lot of events from March onwards. A lot of people want you. It's like you're the queen ant and everyone else around you wants to work together with you because as we received in the sun, you have this magnetic energy of success. You are successful and people want to be around other successful people who shine, and that is you. Next up, within the lizard, you're gonna have to be picky about who you spend time with because in the lizard, which is a cold-blooded reptile, a cold-blooded animal, it's not a negative thing. It just shows that you're not going to be warm and your most kindest open self to everybody. They have to earn it. They have to prove that they are worth it. And they have to show that they are trustworthy. Too many times in the past have you shared your struggles and your traumas and they were weaponized or turned into something that wasn't true. So during the month of March, you learned your lesson, and here in the lizard, you're observant. Before you allow any new friends or new business partners in, they have to prove themselves. They have to have credentials that match up with where you're trying to go because you're curating a life of excellence, not just for yourself, but also by choosing people who are on a similar path and have big things to accomplish as well, because you want to be in a circle of winners. Now, my gorgeous Leo baby, this is the reading that I've received for you. The month of March is going to be a month of success, so make sure that you claim it below in the comment section by leaving a pink flower emoji below. Remember, tarot card readings are energetic exchanges, so make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and that way you're also not going to miss out on your April prediction and horoscope either. I trust that this found you at the perfect moment, my gorgeous Leo, and that it resonated and gave you clarity. I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Virgo baby. Welcome to your March reading as we uncover how you can be your best version during the month of March, what's coming towards you, and what you have to look out for. Let's get into it. First and foremost, we've got the star. Virgo, you are the star of the zodiac during the month of March, and you are glowing, you are radiant. And in the Eight of Pentacles next, which is the eight of the element of earth, I see here that you are glowing because of all of the hard work that you've put in. You've worked hard on your soul, your spirit, your intelligence, your body, and on being a kind person. The Eight of Pentacles shows that you are a hard worker, you're very diligent and dedicated, and as a Virgo, you are ruled by Mercury. So therefore, Mercury going into retrograde isn't going to affect you negatively. It's actually going to bring out the biggest star qualities and star powers in you. So I do see here in the star and the Eight of Pentacles that you are also continuously working on becoming even more of a bigger, greater star. Moving more deeply into your reading, we've got the King of Wands coming into your life during the month of March. Now, the suit of wands corresponds to the element of fire. The King of Wands is the king of the element of fire. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius placements in their sun, moon, and or rising is what I see here in the King of Wands. Someone who is in their divine masculine, as this is a very masculine suit. And the King of Wands shows us here that while you are working, they are eyeing you up. They're thinking to themselves, wow, this Virgo is really a snack. This is someone that I want to get to know. And they're going to be giving you some flowers or a single rose, just as a little starter of showing you how much that they truly like you. So don't feel like that is all, because I see here in Falling Fast that love is going to happen very quickly for you in March. If you're already in a committed relationship, this means you are falling back in love with the person that you're with. And the main message that we've got here is to not lose yourself in the process. And remember that love is beautiful and worth enjoying. At the same time, don't forget about your friends, your hobbies, and your own goals, because sometimes you can get really swept up in love, which makes you feel like you're on a cloud, but also makes you forget some of the goals that you had set for yourself. You will be together with the person that you love during the month of March. You're finding joy in the simple pleasures of just being with this person, enjoying their company, and being in a romantic relationship that was meant to last. You're falling fast and you're enjoying this time with your person in a way that you never have before. Moving more deeply into it, we've got boundaries. Now, the universe needed to say to you that love may challenge your boundaries. Protect them. Your boundaries are important, and they actually just make you even more attractive, because someone who genuinely wants to be with you and is genuinely interested in building a happy, long-lasting relationship with you, they will want you to have your boundaries. They will want you to not be afraid to set them and to keep your standards high, because that shows that you value yourself and that the way you feel about yourself is more important than impressing another person. The Four of Crystals is a symbol that you are creatively making more stability happen in your life. The number 4 in numerology is a number of creating a stable foundation, and the suit of crystals is the suit of everything that allows you to have fun and be creative and travel, be enthusiastic about life through seeing new things. Now, what this means is that during the month of March, you are creating more stability in your life. And in the Death card reverse, everything that needed to end is going to have come to an end by the month of March. And you might be constantly asking yourself, why is it that I have been faced with a lot of struggles and I've gone through so much in my life, and in March things are finally turning around? That's why the Death card has showed up in reverse. This is not a negative card whatsoever. This is actually a card of a rebirth, of there being a transformation that's taking place during the month of March, and that this is happening at the perfect time. Now, in the Four of Cups, you will be needing some alone time to regain your strength, to recuperate. So it is recommended that during the month of March, you spend some days without your phone, without overthinking what's going on around you, and simply just relaxing and enjoying phone-free without being available through emails either, as I see here in the Four of Diamonds, that distraction is taking you away from building your stability. The number 4 has shown up already 3 times for you. In the Four of Cups, the Four of Diamonds, and the Four of Crystals. The number 4 of almost all suits already. The only missing one is the Four of Swords. Now, with you having the number 4 showing up 3 times, we also have this angel number 444 that is making itself present. So seeing the number 444 throughout the month of March is a sign that you are on the right path. So look out for that number, write it down. Don't forget that that is the number that you received in your March prediction, and make sure that you give yourself time to notice it. You will see 4:44 p.m. on the clock, 4:44 a.m. as you wake up at night, a house number that is 444. Trust your intuition, and during the month of March, you will have a lot of intuitive nudges where your gut feeling is just telling you this person's story is true, or this person is actually not telling me the truth. Yeah, perhaps I should go on a vacation, or maybe I should be staying here and taking care of my business. You'll have so many different intuitive nudges on what to do, and your spirit guides are trying to say to you, listen to that. The universe is saying, trust your intuition during the month of March, and it will also help you to face any fears that you've had. Releasing the power of fear is so important, because for far too long, fear has even had a say in your life, which it should have never had. But it's normal. We've all got fears that we have to work through and deal with and learn how to get over and get rid of. And you're doing exactly that during the month of March, as you're as empowered as ever. Now, my beautiful Virgo, I'm going to clear and cleanse the space, and we'll move even more deeply into your reading. You don't have to lift a finger or do a thing, and I'll be right back to guide you into your reading. Hello, my gorgeous Virgos. So let's move even more deeply into your reading, shall we? First and foremost, we've got the lemon. So during the month of March, your guides and the universe are saying to you, keep lemons in your home and in your fridge. 3 of them to be exact. This is a plant that has cleansing properties. Having this fruit is going to be extremely healthy for you, which is also why it's shown up here within your reading. So use the power of lemon for cleansing yourself, as it allows you to clean your energy, and it's also really healthy for your body with the vitamins and minerals that you would be getting. Moving more deeply into your reading, we've received the apple next. So eating apples is important during the month of March for you to be and reach your highest self and highest version. Eat apples. You could even put lemon juice over apples and freeze them, sprinkle some sugar over it, some maple syrup, perhaps even having apples just in its pure raw form as a snack. I see here that for you, healthy foods are going to allow you to feel your best and look your best. Moving more deeply into it, adding bay leaves to your cooking, especially if you haven't done so for a really long time, with our master number 22 is going to increase wisdom for you. So if you're cooking something and you're adding bay leaves during the month of March, you will find that you have the best ideas that pop into your mind. It will feel extremely therapeutic. It will feel extremely meant to be, and your intuition is going to tell you everything that you need to know on how to best move forward in life. So cook with those bay leaves, as they're giving you so much wisdom when you do during the month of March. Another thing that's happening for you in this upcoming month is you getting back into balance. Going to yoga and Pilates classes is a great way for you to also increase your balance while challenging it. But another way of you getting back into balance is adding these healthy ingredients to your meals and to your diet, because there's a reason why they are showing up right now within your reading. The ocean jasper is giving us this scheduling yourself in type of energy for March. I see you will finally make time for yourself and the things that you love and the people that you love, rather than constantly making excuses as to why you should be working more, why you just need to be more productive. Sometimes you just have to schedule in time to take naps, to relax, to sleep, especially if you're super busy, because chances are really high that you have been neglecting yourself a little. And within the jade, I see that anyone who is in an argumentative mood or who's in the mood to blame you for something, you're just going to be the bigger person. You're going to let them have their way, and you're going to agree to everything that you say, because there's no point in arguing. It's just a waste of your time and energy. If something isn't making you happy, isn't funding your life, and isn't giving you stability or making you better and stronger, you're not paying any attention to it. And within the selenite, I see you're clearing out clutter, going to the local homeless shelter, a local charity, and you're clearing out clutter that you no longer need, but that can still serve someone else wonderfully well because perhaps they need it. Just because you don't need it or because you don't see value in something at this time doesn't mean that it doesn't have a value. You just don't need that right now. Perhaps you've outgrown it, or you simply don't need that clothing anymore that doesn't fit you very well, or that stationery that you never finished your arts and crafts project with, perhaps that bedside table that needs getting rid of. The selenites is a clear symbol that you're clearing out clutter, you're taking that seriously, and you're freeing your space. So my gorgeous Virgo, this is what's up for you for the month of March. I trust that you found it insightful. Leave a red apple emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know you are a Virgo and that this reading resonated and you watched it all the way to the end. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love and I can't wait to connect with you during one of your upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Libra baby, and welcome to your reading. Let's see exactly how you can make the month of March the best month of your life. So first and foremost, we've got the Mayaram. You will feel this extreme sense of happiness during the month of March, especially if you have been going through feeling anxious, down, or lost. Everything is going to change for you during the month of March. And you'll also have a Gemini by your side, as I see here in the Gemini symbol on your happiness card, that's going to be by your side and lifting you up. Now in the lemon, the universe is saying to you, have lemons in your fridge and in your home and have drinks, beverages that have fresh lemon juice in them. I like to have fresh lemon juice in the morning in warm water. Once you get used to it, you're going to think to yourself, this is the best thing ever. As a Libra, I do see here that Gemini is really vibing with you during the month of March, as we have the symbol of Gemini showing up twice for you. So this zodiac sign has deep meaning. Maybe you've already got this person in your life and you know exactly whom this is referring to in your reading. And perhaps, my gorgeous Libra, this is someone that is yet to come into your life. But let's move deeper into your reading, shall we? So next up, we've got the apple. There is going to be this sense of things continuing on positively for you during the month of March, and you're going to feel super relaxed and chill in this upcoming month for everything that is positive in your life and that's really serving you to continue to do so. The apple showing up in your reading is another symbol for what you should eat and consume and add to your diet in a way to be as happy, healthy, and energized as you possibly can be. So stock up on those apples, preferably red ones too. Now let's move more deeply into your reading. We've got security. One of the reasons why you're feeling really happy is because you've got security in your life from the people around you, and that is making you happy. That's making you feel good, because security means that you get to lean back, relax, and enjoy your life. And you don't have to worry at every turn about what's going to happen next, whether you're safe, whether your kids are safe, whether your home is safe, whether you are safe. And you've got deep trust in what's happening in March. So the people in your life are trustworthy. You love them and they show you that they are trustworthy back, and they are people who truly, truly actually deserve your love. And that's a change, because not everyone who has received your love has actually deserved your love. And I see here that in March, the people in your life literally are so deserving. You're deserving of each other. So this is a month of cleansing any unwanted energies. That's what the lemon stands for. And it's also a very, very cleansing type of substance and food to have in your life. Now, moving more deeply into your reading, and the Ace of Wands, which corresponds to the suit of wands in the tarot, which represents the element of fire. I need you to know here that you are going to feel like starting a fresh chapter by building something from scratch, whether that is your own business, whether that is you completely revamping your day-to-day life, like starting a fresh diet and workout routine, completely clearing out the clutter and any unwanted pieces of furniture and clothing that are just not for you anymore. I see here in the Ace of Wands that literally the month of March is bringing you such a sense of relief because you're not holding on to old things that aren't serving you anymore. The Two of Coins is a symbol that you are picking the best for yourself in March, and you're not allowing anyone to interfere with you. So if someone says, oh, you're spending so much money on this bag or on this blender or on this camera, on this microphone. Yeah, I am, because I trust myself. And I know here in the Two of Coins that investing in something high quality has its returns. And not everyone will get it, but if you get it, you get it, Libra. You are a quality over quantity type of person. You're also ruled by Venus, so that goes for your friendships and your relationships as well, which is why usually your friendships and your relationships, they last very long because, again, you pick quality over quantity. Moving even more deeply into your reading here, we've got the doorway. The message you're receiving is that there's an opportunity that's about to present itself that will lead you to a new person during the month of March. There's a doorway opening to happiness. There's a reason why this person is going to make you so happy, and they've got these strong Gemini placements in them. And I see here with an unseen, love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. So Libra, you're very kind, you're very giving and forgiving. That's a big one with you. You're very forgiving. And because of that, it's important for you to be clear about the things that can at times be unseen and to not gloss over people's behaviors, but instead be honest about them with yourself and what you want to tolerate and what not. Because you truly do deserve the best, Libra, and we're about to delve even more deeply into your reading. You don't have to lift a finger, just continue to lean back, relax, and enjoy your prediction. I will clear and cleanse the space and be right back with you. Hello, my gorgeous Libra. Now let's delve even more deeply into your reading, shall we? As there are more messages that I can tell are coming up for you. We've received the dolphin and the moth for you, which are signs of you having a very positive month of actually finding your light and your happiness. The moth is 100% drawn towards the light, and so are you. You're drawn towards happy, positive and kind people, and the dolphin is a symbol of intelligence and also being very family and friends oriented and having the best time with your family and your friends. When it comes to the elements represented here in the dolphin, we've got the element of water, and in the moth, we have got the element of air. So water and air is a combination of logic and emotion as you're combining both during the month of March to be actually the smartest version of yourself. Next, we've received the bear, which of course represents the element of earth. You're still remaining very grounded, and hibernation is something that you're not ashamed to go into. So hibernation in the form of taking naps, sleeping in, giving yourself breaks. You are no more like into this hustle culture of bragging about how long you stayed up, how much you worked, and how much you put into your career. That's all great, but at the end of the day, what truly matters to you is making memories with your friends and your family and being happy in that way. You don't care as much about success in your career because I see here in Cheer Up, you've learned how important it is to live in the moment, especially as you're hearing of a lot of people struggling or even losing loved ones way before their time. So during the month of March, you are extremely focused on cheering up, on having a good time, and on focusing on the people who make you really happy. Now, next within the dragon, you're discovering, or shall I say rediscovering, your courage during the month of March as you care less about what people think about you and you care more about how life actually feels. As a Libra, that is leading you back to your courage and back to your I don't give an F type of attitude because I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going, and I'm not going to let anyone shame me onto a path that is beneath my potential. And I see here in children that the month of March is going to give you clarity about children and children that might still be on your path. Know that your children are protected. That's the message you are meant to receive in this reading from the universe. And I need you to understand here, Libra, You are a very diplomatic, very flirty, fun, loving person. And having you as a parent, or you just being around people's children in general, you are always the cool one. You are the one that they naturally feel drawn towards, and that they naturally feel like they can open up to you about anything. So in March, also, please don't be surprised when kids and teenagers are outing themselves to you in a way that they never would with anybody else. And if they're not your kids, they would never do that with their own parents. And you have a very close relationship and always will have that with your own children and future children. Now, the black tourmaline is a symbol for you protecting your energy. Literally, the universe is saying to you, don't feel bad for saying no to social engagements you don't want to show up to. Don't feel bad for protecting your energy and therefore keeping your distance from energy vampires. Not everybody deserves your energy. Not everyone deserves to be around you. And that's cool, my gorgeous Libra. You don't have to have any reasoning for it. You don't have to explain yourself. Next, we've got the lepidolite and the amazonite. Now, in the lepidolite, I see this message of recalling your dreams. So keep a dream journal, keep a pen and paper next to your bed, because your dreams will be extremely epic and meaningful during the month of March. And in the amazonite, loosen your grip on being so hard on yourself. You have been extremely hard on yourself, my gorgeous Libra. And right now, the universe wants you to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more giving yourself legway to do the things that you want to do, whether that is just bed rotting for half a day, watching your favorite show, eating ice cream and snacks, because guess what? By the end of that, you will get back into the diplomatic you. But even you need a break. Even you need some time to chill. And the universe is saying, plan that in throughout the month of March rather than constantly overworking yourself. You deserve the breaks and to just loosen your grip for a second on the areas of your life where you're extremely tight wound. It will do you so good. Now, my gorgeous Libra baby, this is the reading that I've received for you. Don't forget your rest days, and I trust that you found this reading insightful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well to not make sure that you don't miss out on your April predictions and readings. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during your April prediction. Hello, my gorgeous Scorpio baby. Welcome to your March reading. Let's get right into it so you can figure out exactly how you can make this month the best month of your life. So let's see what the universe has got for you. All right, Scorpio, right off the bat, you are going to be successful. That is undeniably your path for the month of March. There's a reason why the success card showed up as the first oracle in your reading, which, as they say, the first card is always the most meaningful and powerful one. In success, I see that this upcoming month is going to be far more successful than you ever thought it would be, and you are feeling like you're on top of your world. And within purity, the reason for this is because you're a pure soul, you're a carer, you are a giver, an empath. You're the type of person that other people can confide in, and they can know that their secrets are safe with you. They're safe with you forever. You're like a vault, basically. And in purity, you have a pure soul. That's why we've got the dark and the white. For one, you know how to fight, you know how to be ambitious, you are not a quitter, but you also do things with a pure heart and from a place of being a good person, being someone who's caring, being someone who wants to help other people. So in purity and success, know that being a good person is paying off big time for you. The gateway shows that there is a door that is opening for you during the month of March that remained closed up until this month. There's a reason why you had to wait a little bit to get to the month of March for a time of struggle to come to an end and a doorway to more success being open to you. As you see here within this unicorn, you are one in a billion. You are like this magical, mystical unicorn, and that is also why you are invited to these places where you're going forward into a new world. Notice how a lot of very successful celebrities, entertainers, and business people, they all have their own character quirks and things that make them unique, and that is exactly what I can see here in you, Scorpio. Your most unique traits are what are making you the most successful in the upcoming month. So allow your uniqueness to guide your path forward and never hide who you truly are. And the things that you were once bullied for are the things that are going to help you stand out and be the absolute biggest success out here. Next up, we've got the octopus, which represents intelligence and problem solving. Just as the octopus is known as one of the most intelligent creatures of planet Earth, if you haven't watched My Octopus Teacher on Netflix, I've been saying this for about 2 years, make sure that you watch it. Of course, this isn't sponsored. This is just my personal tip. When the octopus shows up as a spirit animal guide, you will not regret watching that movie. Moving more deeply into your reading, we've got the shark. So not only do you have the octopus by your side, but also the shark spirit, which is a symbol of doing things alone and solving problems by yourself. Now, if this resonates, you know even more deeply, Scorpio, this reading was meant for you. You're the type of person who works best when you are left alone to solve problems and issues in your own time. You don't do well when people are breathing down your neck and trying to tell you every single thing that you need to do and how to do it. That is not for you. So I do see here that during the month of March, being left to do what you need to do is the best thing that anyone that you're working with could do for you. And if the people around you just aren't getting it, if a boss, a coworker, a client just doesn't get it, you've got to create some boundaries and just tell them, look, I work best when I'm doing things in my own time. Just give me the deadline and you know I'm going to get it done. Moving more deeply into your reading, we've got the Champion of Swords. And in the Champion of Swords, I can see here that you have this side of you that is so intelligent, that is so quick and witty and ready to get things done. In the Champion of Swords, I can see here that a huge part of your success is your intelligence and how quickly that you act on opportunities. And within the Hierophant and our elephant that we have here in the Hierophant, I do need you to understand part of why you're so intelligent is just the wisdom that you've collected over the last years of being you. You have grown, you have healed, you have become this person who in the Champion of Swords is a natural born leader and caretaker of others. And the Four of Swords is actually showing us that during the month of March, you will need to take some mental breaks because the mental load and strain that you have been under for a prolonged amount of time means that you too need to sometimes care for yourself. This is not a negative thing. This is just the universe saying, don't forget to sometimes give yourself off days, mental health days, just days to relax and do nothing. And that is just as productive as being busy all day because you need time to recharge in order for the quality of your work to stay high. Moving more deeply into your reading in the Six of Cups, the universe is also telling you here, get sleep, get tons of sleep, but at home. If you've been thinking of going on a vacation or doing a staycation, going to a hotel or a spa place, that's amazing. However, the best sleep is sleep that you're going to get in your own home. I see that here in the Six of Cups. It's confirmed. Being in your own living space, close to the things that you're used to. Whether it's your partner, your husband, your children, your pets, or it's literally just your own bed and your own environment. Do know here within the Six of Cups that is where you're going to get the most recuperation and rest so you can be the highest, most successful version of yourself during the month of March. Now, my gorgeous Scorpio, I'm going to clear and cleanse the space and then I'll be back for us to delve even more deeply into your reading. Simply continue to lean back, relax, and enjoy your reading, and I'll be right back to guide you into what's happening during the month of March. Welcome back, my gorgeous Scorpio baby. Now let's delve even more deeply into your reading, shall we? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So there will be a lot of work that you're putting in because you want to. You like to work hard, you like to be productive, and you like to constantly challenge yourself to be better and be the best version of you. The Suit of Pentacles is a suit of the element of earth, so you will be challenging yourself in cooking, in being organized, in your health, in your journey to being successful in your career, perhaps even trying something new you like investing. I see in the Eight of Pentacles that you are building on everything that you've created up until now, and that is actually leading you to a place where, wow, you're looking back on how far you've come. You're judging yourself in a positive way. So you always used to judge yourself like you're not doing enough, you're not successful enough, you're not far, haven't made it far enough in life, you're not doing XYZ enough. But I see here that this is finally changing because you're seeing how literally all of the work that you're putting in, the consistency, the discipline, it's amounting to something. But it's taken a little bit of time for you to come to that realization that, yes, one step at a time may not seem like a lot when you're doing that one step. But after a month, 6 months, a year, 5 years, a lot can change. Your life can change in the absolute best way, and you can be completely unrecognizable. The Two of Pentacles is a sign that during the month of March, you will be making the decision to sometimes prioritize work and yourself and your health over going out with others, drinking, partying, having fun in ways that before you used to think were more important. The Two of Pentacles shows that you are making difficult decisions, or decisions that you once thought were difficult, but now they're easy. Now you're looking at yourself and you're asking yourself, okay, if I go out or if I spend time with this person, what is the result of it? And what is it really going to do for me in the long term? You're seeing your energy and your emotions as an investment and as currency, and you're not taking the way that you spend your time and emotions lightly anymore. You're taking it seriously. Now, in the lapis lazuli, you are making a huge decision during the month of March in your career that is going to lead to more success in the earthly realm and in the material. You are ready to work hard to have the life that you want and also to give your future generations a life that they deserve. Moving more deeply into your reading, your spirit guides are saying in the pyrite, let the money flow in. There is a reason why the universe has brought this crystal into your reading. The pyrite is also known as the fool's gold. This is a crystal that attracts abundance, and that's exactly what's happening for you during the month of March. You're attracting abundance, you're attracting more income and financial bliss. And for that, that makes me so excited for you, Scorpio. So make sure that you claim this reading below in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe in order to not miss out on this energetic exchange of abundance that has just happened here within your reading. Now, my beautiful Scorpio baby, this is the reading that I've received for you, and I trust that you found it insightful and that it resonated. And wherever you are on this planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Sagittarius besties. Welcome to your reading about the month of March, and let's see exactly how you're going to make this month the best month of the year. First and foremost, we've got the Tiger. So in the Tiger, I can see that in March, you're feeling elevated, you're feeling energized, you're in your complete Sagittarius energy. The Tiger brings the symbol of the element of fire, which is an element of being passionate, enthusiastic, and getting things done. We also have the crescent moon right here on the Tiger's forehead, which shows that you are 100% in your intuition and you're acting on it, which makes you extremely powerful and magnetic. Moving more deeply into your reading, you are not doing things from a place of just acting impulsively or hastily. You are maintaining your intelligence. So you're not acting in a way that's going to, in the end, feel embarrassing or like you should have taken a second to think before you spoke. No. Everything is happening in a controlled manner. As I see here in the owl, you have so much wisdom under your belt from the years and decades of life experience that you've collected, and you're combining that with your fiery intuition of getting things done, beating procrastination, and being the person who in the end works the hardest and the smartest. This is a month of feeling energized and elevated to do your absolute best, and it's one of those months where literally in 1 month you will do as much as others accomplish in a year's time. The bee is a symbol of hard work and of being a team player. You've always been the type of person who knows how to be a team player, who knows how to care for other people, and the month of March March is bringing that out of you even more, as I see here within the crocodile that there are some people who are just watching you silently. They're not commenting on what you're doing. So even if you're posting on social media, they're not commenting, they're not saying anything, but oh boy, are they watching. And they're seeing what type of positive impact you've got on the world and on your family and your loved ones, and how hard you're working here in the bee. And you are threatening to some people, my gorgeous Sagittarius. So you might be feeling a little bit of jealous energy being brought your way. They won't say it outright, they won't say it out loud, but you can feel it, you can sense it, you can read energy, you feel, my gorgeous Sagittarius. And in the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you don't care, because guess what? The Five of Pentacles in reverse, I'll just show you this card upright for a second. This is a sign that you are stepping out of a time where financial hardship or anything in the material world that was bugging you and holding you back and making you worried, it's evaporated, it's gone. You beat it through your hard work, as well as the wisdom and your relentlessness in making sure that you get exactly what it is that you want. And I see here in the Five of Pentacles reverse that this is now the end of a hard time for you. Within the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you are also going to be accomplishing a lot of these things by yourself. So the month of March is by no means a month in which you don't want to work with others, but it just so happens this is a solo working month. This is a month where most of your success is just attained through your own hard work that you've done by yourself when nobody was watching, when you did those early mornings, late nights, you worked through the day while still trying to maintain that. But let's get a little more deeply into your reading right now, shall we, to see what else that you need to know about the month of March. So we've got the Eight of Cups. What you're going to do is you're going to go through some old letters, thank you notes, and birthday cards. And that's going to remind you of people who were once in your life that were very close to you, but now life has moved on. And that's not a bad thing, but it is making you a little sentimental, and you're going to be sorting through some of these old memories during the month of March, which is going to be really healing and freeing. As I see here in the Three of Pentacles, having a messy home or just a lot of things, a lot of disorganization has never been your thing, Sagittarius. You are one for working hard and keeping a clean, beautiful, aesthetic space. And in the Three of Pentacles and Master number 66, the things closest to you are going to be taken care of with a lot of love and thought. And in the Three of Pentacles, I see you're working really hard on your living space. We have three bees represented here in the Three of Pentacles. So the bee is showing up for you as a spirit animal that is quite literally going to give you a sting and impact. So not a sting as in being stung by a bee, Sagittarius, don't worry about that, but you're going to be stung by this worker bee type energy on a spiritual level of just wanting to build your legacy, wanting to create your most powerful beehive. And you want to include your friends and family in it too. You're a team player. You like to make sure that the people around you are thriving as well. You're not someone who enjoys wealth, health, and growing without taking those around you with you. Now, next up, we've got a surprise for you. Romantic surprises are on the horizon, but be open to them. As you're in your deep work mode, don't pass up on your partner, husband, situationship, or even a completely new person planning a romantic surprise for you. Enjoy it. Take the attention as it comes, and don't feel as though this is too much attention on you. No. Make yourself the epicenter of the attention and enjoy it. As here during the month of March, we've received true love for you, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. True love is here for the month of March, which shows us that you don't have to do anything to be truly loved. You are already whole and truly loved as you are, my beautiful Sagittarius, and enjoy the surprise of being so deeply loved and cherished. So what I'm going to do now is clear and cleanse a space, because there are some more messages that we're going to get into about the month of March for you. As per usual, you don't have to lift a finger or do a single thing, and I'll be right back to guide you even more deeply into your reading. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what the universe has to say to you about fruit, vegetable diet, how you can be your best self. We have got the pansies. So having pansies around you is what you will notice, and it causes a lot of attraction when you have a garden full of pansies, perhaps even planting them on your balcony. Googling pansies and how you can add pansies into your life is what is going to cause a deeper attraction for the things that you want, whether that is love or more income. I see here in the beetroot that you are an extremely passionate person. That makes sense as a Sagittarius. And the beetroot is an amazing way for you to add some passion into your diet as well. If you haven't had beetroot in a long time, this is going to do really good things for your system. It's going to help flush out toxins, provide you nutrients, fibers, minerals. And if you are someone who has never tried beetroot before, the month of March is the perfect time for you to try it and discover some healthy yet delicious recipes that you can make with beetroot. Now, next up, we've received the apple. We've all heard that saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But no, for you, that is truly the case during the month of March. So keep those apples near. You can make apples in so many different ways. You can steam them, cook them in your oats. You can just have them just pure as they are with the skin, which is an amazing source of fiber for you. And the apple, on a spiritual level, it does correspond to things continuing in a passionate and attractive way for you. So you will continue to be attractive. You will continue to have your zest for life. Nothing is going to ever stop that. And I do also see within the apple that the month of March is giving you a preview of what's going to come next in your life. And that is a confrontation. You're going to be confronting what battles that you want to pick and fight, because you're picking the ones you're gonna win because you pick your battles wisely. You will see opportunities knocking where the battles are positive ones. You know, when you're putting yourself out there for a job, for a career, you are in your own business, and you know that now's a time for you to confront some fears and some self-limiting beliefs. Well, that's what we've got here with an opportunity knocks. During the month of March, you are being called to go for it. The universe is saying to you, this is a time for you to not be afraid to take opportunities, to confront your fears, and to say no more holding back. The worst that can happen is that someone says no, or that the success doesn't hit immediately the way that you thought that it would. But best case scenario, you'll have your dream life. So Sagittarius, don't take the way that you are for granted, because all the other zodiac signs wish that they had your drive, your passion, and your courage, so use it. Another thing that's happening for you during the month of March are some vacation vibes that are undeniable. Your flying carpet is ready, or should I say your flight with an airline of your choice. Take time for relaxation and adventure, because you know what? You deserve it. A vacation is important, and especially if you have not been on a real vacation in a long time, make sure that you prioritize rest, vacation, and seeing new places and cultures. Another thing that I see here for you is that if it's not possible for you to go far, remember that you can create a vacation experience wherever you are. You can even give yourself a little mini vacation every day before you start your work. It could be 5 minutes of meditation followed by having your tea, iced coffee, or your matcha in a very mindful way. When you're meditating and manifesting, being on an actual beach or being in a big city you've always dreamt of being, you can take little mental vacations whenever you want. That's the beautiful thing about your headspace. You get to manifest whenever you want at your own terms. And within the 10 of Cups, I see complete fulfillment in the earthly realm. I see complete fulfillment in the emotional space. The Suit of Cups corresponds to the element of water, which is about how you feel. The number 10 in numerology is a number of completion, which shows us that during the month of March, you will feel absolutely complete. You will know that actually, you know what? I don't need anything more than what I have because I'm loved, I'm adored, and I'm not going to allow a feeling of lack to take over. I'm going to focus on everything that I do have, because why would I feel lack? Because why would I feel lack when I can feel abundance? That's literally your Sagittarius tagline for the upcoming month. And within the King of Cups, we do have you being emotionally in tune and intelligent, and a King of Cups in your life during the month of March. This is often an older boyfriend, husband, or fatherly figure who has already been through the ringer. They've got a divorce under their belt or a very hard breakup, and the King of Cups is someone who understands emotional intelligence. They understand women. They understand the socioeconomic implications of coming from different backgrounds. You can have intelligent conversations with the King of Cups, and I do see here that this is someone that gives you fulfillment. This doesn't have to mean that there is a romantic attraction here. You are just fulfilled and happy. It's like being with your best friend. And if you have married your best friend, or you're in a relationship with your best friend, then you know this sensation. And that is what I can see here for you for the month of March: complete fulfillment, complete happiness, and a deep connection with a masculine person who is very in tune with their emotion. Now, my beautiful Sagittarius baby, this is the reading that I've received for you. I trust that it resonated and that you found it insightful. Wherever you are on our gorgeous planet right now, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Capricorn baby. Welcome to your March prediction. I can't wait for us to get into this. If you're here right now, you're a Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium, and your Capricorn placement is going to reveal what this upcoming month has in store for you and how you can be your best self. In the Five of Crystals, I can see that in the suit of crystals, your passions, your creativity, it's coming out during the month of March. And in the Queen of Diamonds, you are in complete control of your schedule, which means you will be creating more. Musically, artistically, you'll be moving your body. You will be in a craft that makes you feel free. The Queen of Diamonds is the queen of the element of earth. As you can see, she holds a diamond, and she is in complete control of her posture, her body, her emotions. And regardless of what is going on in your life, you are remaining 100% calm. The Five of Crystals shows us that you've got a lot of opportunities coming for you, but there will be some competition. So competition for job opportunities, competition for your content to be the most viewed and looked at. Next up, we've received the Page of Crystals, in which I can see that during the month of March, you're going to be starting something new creatively. So whether that is a new style of content for your social media, a new way of creating emails, of doing your work, and of living your day-to-day life, because you're tired of the same old patterns. And Capricorn, you are ruled by Saturn. You're very ambitious. You're a very responsible sign, and you're usually the type that does thrive on having routines. However, sometimes you get bored of your routines. You get bored of how you do day-to-day life, and you want something fresh and interesting. That is exactly what the month of March is going to bring you. Moving more deeply into your reading within the Five of Cups, I can see here that for the month of March, you will also have to let go of your old routines, even if they served you, because you can tell that iced frappuccino, double, triple espresso coffee, that might be the reason why you're anxious. That might be the reason why you have sugar crashes and complete lows at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and you can barely keep your eyes open at work or during your studies or in your day-to-day life, when that is how you're starting your morning. So while you like some of your routines in the Five of Cups, I can see that, yeah, you're realizing you're ready to let go of habits that don't serve you, and also habits that were passed down to you involuntarily. You were unfortunately not taught the perfect way to schedule your diet or to move your body from your parents because, well, they didn't know any better. But that doesn't mean that you can't do better. And during the month of March, you're leveling up, you're upgrading your habits, you're upgrading who you are as a human being. And it shows, my beautiful Capricorn, because you will be able to start to see the changes in your physical body, your posture. I see here in the Queen of Diamonds, it's getting better. You are standing up more tall, more straight. Even as you're receiving this reading, you're finding that there is a bit more pride in you. Now, moving more deeply into it, the Four of Swords shows that you will be doing either meditating or praying during the month of March. And that is because you are more deeply connected to your spiritual side. The Four of Swords shows that you're looking for answers. And rather than looking for answers outside of yourself, you are starting to find them from within. And the Hermit confirms this, as the Hermit is that card of going within, of being by yourself, of actually going into hermit mode. So that means taking time away from the world, going offline, not being available 24/7 for people's phone calls, emails, and WhatsApp messages. You need a little bit of privacy during the month of March, because this is a month of healing. This is a month of pedestalizing yourself and your needs, because you realize, if I don't do this for myself, nobody else will. So this is like a coping mechanism. This is a month of healing. This is a month of realizing that you're not a bad person for putting your needs first. It actually makes you someone who is incredibly intelligent. Next up, we've received the Falling Fast card. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Now, your romantic love is taking up a lot of space in your life during the month of March. There are exciting things going on. The universe is telling you, enjoy that, but also don't forget about your friends, your family, and your own schedules and your own hobbies. Don't fall off of the workout class or the gym sessions that you've been going to. Don't stop checking in with your friends, texting and calling them and keeping in close contact with them, just because your romantic life is starting to feel so exciting and aligned and like you're so madly in love again. And within Falling Fast as well as nurture, the message is to nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They will flourish when you nurture them, but if you only nurture one part of your garden, so that means one relationship or one person, the others will start to look a little sad. They'll start to look neglected. Weeds might grow. So the universe is saying to you, don't forget those who were always there for you, and perhaps say to them, look, I'm going through a lot in my life right now. I'm experiencing a lot of changes. This is not personal, but I might take a little bit of time for myself. I might go into hermit mode. I might go into just doing me mode, and I will just pop back up whenever I'm ready. So this is about communication during the month of March. And the Knight of Pentacles makes it clear that someone of the element of Earth, so a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, is waltzing into your life in a way that reminds you of this nurturing, in a way that reminds you to take care of others, because you're seeing someone who's really accomplished and really successful here in the earthly realm, right? The Suit of Pentacles is about finances, your career, also the image that you have in the outer world. You're seeing someone who's very, very successful, but yet they still keep very close relationships in their private life. Moving more deeply into your reading in Justice and Master number 11, I do see here that for you, Capricorn, the month of March brings balance. It brings feeling whole, it brings feeling good about yourself, and also any type of legal case that you have been dealing with, any type of challenge that you have had to face that does involve the law, the legal system, you are going to come out on top and winning. This is going to close off exactly the way you want to. I am getting insurances as well, being paid out, being compensated accordingly and fairly. So the month of March is really a month of regaining your strength, and also just taking time to be who you've always wanted to be without social pressure of already appearing perfect, right? You can be in your little lab, developing yourself, glowing up in peace. Now, my beautiful Capricorn, I am going to clear and cleanse the space and get even more deeply into your reading. As per usual, you don't have to lift a finger or do a single thing. I'll be right back to guide you even more deeply into your March prediction. Hello and welcome back, my gorgeous Capricorn baby. This is what's up for you during the month of March as we delve even more deeply into your reading. We've got the Four of Pentacles, which shows that you are holding on to your funds. So you're actually saving. You're not being wasteful in any way, not with your time, your energy, not with your funds financially either, as the Four of Pentacles shows here, that you're super mindful of your spending, and you're super mindful of the fact that also you have limited energy, and you're going to use it in a way that really serves you and that really maximizes your time. Moving more deeply into your reading, we've got Temperance. Now, this is a major arcana tarot card that shows that even alcoholic beverages, going out, eating out, drinking out, whether it's your favorite iced lattes or it is having matchas as you're out and about, perhaps even buying things that you don't need, clothes, accessories, stationery. I do see here within Temperance that you're holding back during the month of March, not in a way that is bad, but because you just have so many things already in your home that you've accumulated, and you want to use what you've got rather than constantly chase the new thing, the new high, the new products. And in Temperance, you're also slowing down your consumption of eating and drinking outside, and you're bringing a lot of packed lunches and also beverages with you that you can just make at home and that are actually way healthier because at least you know what's going in them. Moving more deeply into your reading in the Ace of Swords, this is actually inspiring a completely new, fun, and improved version of you. As I see here in the Ace of Swords, you are ready to get things done. Capricorn, you are an earth sign that is ruled by Saturn that's super ambitious and disciplined. You are very efficient as well. So I see here in the Ace of Swords that when you can use your time intelligently, when you are in your zone of getting a lot of productive things done, getting ahead of the game, that's when you feel your absolute best. So I see here in the Ace of Swords that that is what you're going to continue to live like during the month of March, and your productivity is on an all-time high, and that makes you super happy. You're very productive, you're not wasteful, you're not eating and drinking out all the time, and that just feels so good for you during the month of March. Moving more deeply into your reading, we've got Simplicity next. So in Simplicity, I see here that makes you feel light as a feather. Seeing a white feather during the month of March is going to be your reminder that you're doing the right thing, that it's important for you to have a very lighthearted approach to life, but also to have things just be simple, because the most effective, best things that you can do for yourself are always the simplest. Simplicity showing up within your reading shows that literally everything is so simple for you because you are not over consuming, you're not hoarding, you're not hanging on to things for longer than necessary, you're keeping things simple, and that's very, very good for you mentally, physically, for your environment. I see here within Patience that you had to be patient with yourself. It took a little moment to get here, but you got here, Capricorn. You got here, you made it. You are now at this point where your patience is paying off and where you're looking around thinking, wow, okay, this was just what I needed to get here. This was just what I needed in order to get to this point where I realize I don't always need the next item, the next thing, the next going out, next unhealthy seasonal item, because you know how all of these fast food chains, they always have these seasonal things. In autumn, they'll have pumpkin stuff. In winter, they might have like snow cookie flavored things. In spring, they'll have strawberry, pistachio, whatever is going on. I do see here that you're realizing you can follow that all year round, but it's never going to bring you the true happiness of simplicity and the true happiness of knowing that you've got your power. Because my gorgeous Capricorn, you're taking your power back. You're not allowing for consumerism or capitalism to make you feel like you always need to have the new thing and like you're missing out if you don't. FOMO is something you're getting rid of, right? The fear of missing out, and that gives you your power back because you are in control of your budget. You're in control of your spending. You're in control over your own personal consumption. So while others are scrambling and they're trying to figure out how they can control themselves, you've got that down. And I see here within the Angelite that you're also following accounts on social media and people who support you. And because support is all around, it makes it 100 times easier for you to be your most successful, most healthy, highest, best version of yourself that you've ever been. It's also because you're not allowing for anything to stop you. You've never been a quitter. You might say on the journey that you're tired or that you're over it, but you've never been a quitter. And moving more deeply into your reading in the tourmalinated quartz, you're getting out of your own way. So instead of letting your feelings dictate whether you do something or not, how tired or how fit that you feel, you're simply just getting things done. You're getting out of your own way in the sense of your emotions don't control you. You know for a fact that if you need to get something done, you will. You're not going to let feelings of procrastination or not wanting to do it get to you. And I see here in the tourmalinated quartz, getting out of your own way is the healthiest, best thing you could have ever done for yourself. And in the swan, that increases your beauty, your elegance, and how other people see you. They see you as someone to look up to. They see you as someone trustworthy. I see here within the swan that literally you are that person that others look to and think, wow, you are amazing in everything that you do. How can I be more like this Capricorn? How can I be more disciplined? How can I be more driven? How can I be more ambitious? And I see here within the horse as well that there is this sense of freedom during the month of March for you. We've got the horse that also has this crescent moon between its eyes on its forehead, which symbolizes listening to your intuition, trusting it, rather than constantly contemplating what's right, what's wrong, if you should be listening to your intuition or not. You're just understanding that, yes, it is healthy for you to be listening to your intuition right now. You don't have to second guess everything that you're deciding, nor do you have to justify your decisions in front of other people, because a lot of times people will try to make you justify your worth, your value, your standards. And especially when dating, or if you're already in a committed relationship or marriage, like a long-term relationship, you can get into the cycle of the same discussions and your partner trying to get you to settle for lower standards, and you're not doing that. During the month of March, you're keeping your standards high. If they want to join, that's amazing. You are welcoming them with open arms to go on the walks, to come to the gym, to save money, to be less unhealthy in their mind and body, sure. But if they don't want to, and they want to be asked 50 times to take out the bins or to help you in the kitchen, you're going to just start doing your own thing. And you're not going to be complaining or getting into arguments, because it's not worth the time and energy. I see here in the Five of Pentacles that so many things that once had a hold on you or triggered you no longer have that during the month of March. And that a lot of previous power dynamics, they are being shattered, they are being broken, and they're just not part of your moving forward any longer. And in the Nine of Pentacles reverse, it's just a matter of time until you get the huge rewards that you deserve from all of this hard work and dedication and ambition that you're putting into your life and all of your projects and even your health and well-being. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is a sign that you're on the right path. Keep going during the month of March. You will be rewarded in big ways for everything that you're doing. My beautiful Capricorn, this is the reading that I've received for you, and I trust that you found it insightful and that it resonated with you. Make sure you let me know below in the comment section by leaving a butterfly emoji below. That lets me and others know that you're here, that you're a Capricorn, because that is the only way that you would know to leave a butterfly emoji in the comment section. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to make sure that you don't miss out on your April predictions and readings either. Now, my gorgeous Capricorn baby, wherever you are on our planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of your upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Aquarius baby. Let's delve into your reading and figure out exactly how you're going to make the month of March the best month of your life yet. First and foremost, we've got the apple. Now, of course, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. We've all heard that saying before, but for you, Aquarius, apples have an even more deep significance. Not only should you eat more apples, more fiber, more fruit during the month of March, but this also shows here that all good and healthy habits shall continue from the month of March onwards for your sign. Moving more deeply into your reading, if you would like to attract more abundance into your life, the universe is telling you eat grapes. Not only are they extremely hydrating for your body, and they give you a lot of vitamins and minerals and healthy sugars, but eating grapes is also a signal during March for you of increasing your abundance. And the cause lettuce is also a symbol of desire for you. Now, during the month of March, if you want to be your best self, have all of these foods and make sure that you incorporate some leafy greens as well. The cause lettuce shows us here that the more that you focus on having greens and treating your body like it is the sanctuary that it is, the more your desirability increases. As an Aquarius, you are someone who knows what they want. You are someone who isn't afraid to get things done. And I do see here in the cause lettuce that also makes you extremely desirable to other people. Now, you are in a stage where you are trusting the world, the universe, and those around you, and you have this trust that everything will turn out just fine. The month of March is a month where you've got a lot going on, but at the same time, you trust that it's all going to work out in the way that it should. As I do also see here within the transformation card, that you will be able to blossom just like a butterfly. You will be able to spread your wings and transform during the month of March. One of the main things in trust and transformation that I can see here for you is that you also trust that your current transformation is what's meant to happen for you. You're not afraid of change. You're not afraid of your personal transformation and personal growth. You're actually inviting it in and you're excited for it. So I do see here for you that transformation and trust are going to lead to an increase in your abundance. And because everything that you do comes from such a pure place, you are a pure soul, you are just genuinely a very caring person, everything works out in your favor seamlessly. Within purity, I do also see here for you that a huge portion of your life is about helping people. It is about just the pure desire to want to do good, to want to be of a helpful nature. And within flexibility, the month of March is testing that. Flexibility being tested is a good thing because quite literally you will be doing yoga, Pilates, you will be doing stretches, but flexibility in who you are as a person also means that sometimes you have to be flexible to understand not everyone is ready to receive your help and your love and your care. Even if it's coming from a pure place of just wanting to support another person, not everyone is ready for that. Not everybody has the bandwidth to accept your love, especially if they don't know what such true and pure love like yours actually feels like. Moving more deeply into your reading, we've got good fortune for you in March. Invite the magic in, let it be yours, and quit playing it small. Literally, the universe has brought this message into your reading to remind you that good fortune comes when you allow it in, and that's also when it stays. So when you get compliments during the next upcoming weeks, don't ever allow the words, "Oh no, it's fine," or "I don't need any help, I've got this," or "Oh, this old thing that I'm wearing, oh no, don't pay that compliment to me. Oh, I don't look so good today. Oh no, it's nothing." Don't let that happen, Aquarius. You deserve every compliment. You deserve every single moment that you are being pedestalized because you've worked hard for it. You've earned it. There's a reason why you're receiving compliments, and it's time that you simply enjoy it. Moving more deeply into your reading and letting go, I can see here that your spirit guides want you to learn to let go, because sometimes holding on to the past is just having you overthink and ruminate in the past, and you're giving some people from your past unnecessary energy when you do that. So let go. Let go of belongings you no longer need as well. A message that I am seeing here for you is that letting go of things you no longer need is an extremely healthy way for you to approach the month of March, because you've got a lot of physical items that you haven't used in over a year, and decluttering those is going to free up your mind as well. You know, when you've just cleaned your entire home, you've done a deep clean, or you've deep cleaned like your kitchen, for example, that amazing feeling of just freedom and lightness, that's what I can see here for you during the month of March. Moving more deeply into it, we have got the King of Coins next. Now, in the King of Coins, we have the divine masculine energy of a Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo in your life during the month of March. And this is someone that you can trust. This is someone who is bringing a good energy when it comes to business deals and increasing your income. And in the Ten of Wands, yes, you need a vacation, you need a break, and the month of March is going to make this apparent to you. The Ten of Wands is the 10 of the element of fire. The Suit of Wands shows up when you are in a mode of being super creative, of problem solving, of getting things done. But the number 10 is also a number of completion, which means that what I see here is it's time for you to start new projects. It's time for you to do something new. It's time for you to not be afraid to move on with your life from what you currently know to a completely new reality and a completely new you. Within the Nine of Wands, I can see here that you're worried the odds are stacked against you. So if you start a YouTube channel, for example, you're worried that the odds are stacked against you because a lot of channels don't grow. If you start posting Instagram reels, you're worried that perhaps it'll be cringy or people will talk about you behind your back. But I need you to know that the most important thing is that you live a life that fulfills you and that makes you proud. The King of Coins is someone who will always cheer you on and who also throughout the month of March is going to remind you that the most successful people would never judge you for trying to be successful yourself. It's only people who are unsuccessful or who aren't happy with themselves who would be doing something like that. So remind yourself of this. My gorgeous Aquarius baby, I'm going to clear and cleanse the space, and then I'll be back for us to delve even more deeply into your reading. As per usual, you don't need to lift a finger or do a single thing, and I will be right back to guide you through the month of March. Hello, my gorgeous Aquarius baby. Now let's move even more deeply into your reading for the month of March and see what's coming towards you. So first and foremost, we have got the Six of Wands. You're going to be triumphant and victorious throughout the month of March. That's what I can see here in the Six of Wands, as this is a sign of triumph. In numerology, the number 6 is a number of literally riding the white horse, winning, and doing amazingly well for yourself and your family. So kids, as well as your parents, as well as your spouse, are all going to be enjoying seeing you win. But the Nine of Wands is a reminder that you've been putting in so much work, you've been putting in a lot of effort. If you've had headaches, if you've had a cold, if you've not felt amazing in your body, and you, for example, taken painkillers for that, you have, for example, used a way to self-medicate, you know that this is time for you to take a step back, and that sure, if you've got a headache, you can use some headache pills, for example, but let's remember it can be a slippery slope into a situation where you're overworked and you're just putting band-aids on situations that need to fully be healed. The Queen of Swords is a symbol that for the month of March, focus on giving people your boundaries, speaking up, saying it how it truly is, and don't be afraid that you might hurt another person's feelings. And don't be afraid that you might be hurting another person's feelings, because sometimes hurting another person's feelings is just the risk that you've got to take in order to prioritize your health. Because if you've got to pick between your health and someone's feelings being hurt for a moment, I think we can both agree picking your health is more important at this time. Next up, we've received the Knight of Pentacles, which is that symbol of someone riding into your life with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo vibes. And they're the type of person that you can be really outspoken with. Also the Queen of Swords. And I see that for the month of March, you'll be spending time with two friends in particular. The Queen of Swords is that bestie that has, for one, the feminine nurturing energy of listening and understanding, but they will also give you advice on exactly what to do, how to move forward, and how to be as successful as possible. And the Knight of Pentacles is that friend who is in their masculinity, who is always looking for the next business deal, for the next way to create extra income, extra wealth. And this is someone whom you're dealing with throughout the month of March that is going to also give you different ways how you can save money and not be wasteful with your funds and your income moving forward, so you can spend more time chilling, relaxing, going on vacation, and let your funds work for you. Moving more deeply into it, Aquarius, keep the flame of passion alive. It's the heartbeat of love. For you, if you are in a committed relationship or in a long-term marriage, this is your sign to keep the passion alive. Do something a little different. Go on a date. Perhaps even wearing a spicy outfit, cooking dinner for your partner, or just overall putting in a little bit of extra effort to create more passion. That is what I see for the month of March that will make your relationship really flourish. However, if at this point in time you are single, don't forget, I've got a singles March prediction on my channel as well. You can check that out. I just posted that a few days ago. But in passion, have that passionate vibe to take care of yourself so deeply, to take the bubble baths, to take yourself out for lunch, for spas, for facials. Take really good, passionate care about yourself. Buy yourself the flowers, because when you treat yourself in that way, the person that you're dealing with, whoever comes into your life, they're gonna know what the standard is because you've set the standard. Now, within celebrate, I do see here that the message you're receiving is to celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. Celebrate, have fun, and do it starting from today. You don't have to wait to go out and have a good time or to just celebrate life with those closest to you, with the people that you love. You can start celebrating from today onwards, and also just make a pact with those closest to you that you're not going to talk about anything that's negative. You're only going to focus on celebrating, on having an amazing time, on being reminded of the fact that you have so many things to be grateful for. And those are the things you're going to focus on so you can get even more of those things. Whether that is you having an amazing career, income, you looking beautiful, you having the most amazing personality. When you celebrate that, you receive more of that. And I see here huge aha moments, spiritual enlightenment, really getting to the next level on your spiritual journey throughout the month of March. And these aha moments, this moment of enlightenment, this epiphany of, wow, I can manifest effortlessly when I actually put myself in the headspace that everything is easy. I can do this. I deserve this. I've got this. When you do that, something shifts within you, and that thing that shifts is going to create a ripple effect where all of a sudden life becomes easy, effortless, abundant. Things just work out for you, and it's all because of your attitude. It's not because you became way more ambitious or intelligent just overnight at the snap of a finger. It is because you became a different person with different expectations and a different level of gratitude towards life. And within security, the month of March gives you security. The month of March is that month in which your home feels safe, your environment feels safe, you feel safe in your body. You're not overeating or over-consuming alcohol or unhealthy foods. You are actually working out. You are actually spending time with people who are safe to be around, who understand you, who truly care about your well-being. So that creates a big feeling of security in you. And you're also building a legacy for the future by making sure that you're not just spending all of your time and frivolously on random stuff, but you're investing in things that have a return on that investment, where in the long term, you will find that your wealth is going to grow because you are investing it in a very smart manner, my gorgeous Aquarius. So the month of March is truly a month of growth. It's truly a month that is going to feel very life-changing for you, where you will experience a huge spiritual moment of enlightenment and just seeing how your attitude is what changes and creates everything in your reality. Getting more deeply into it, in the turquoise, I see that prioritizing your health is what the universe needed you to receive in this reading before we come to a closing off of your prediction. So the turquoise is that crystal that is reminding you to prioritize your health first, always. Because if you don't prioritize your health and if you don't give your body a break, your body will make you take a break. And that's usually at the most inconvenient times. And it can sometimes be in a way that can worry you or give you a kind of scare, a health scare. So let's avoid that by starting to prioritize our health now, ahead of time. And in the lapis lazuli, make that decision. Make the choice now and do it. You've received your reading. What you can do now is get your blood work done. You can schedule in a walk for this evening or tomorrow morning. You can make sure that you make a healthy food choice, or that you even just hydrate yourself. Go drink something. By the time you're done with this reading, you might feel a little parched, you might feel a little dehydrated. So make sure that you're drinking lots, that you're taking those vitamins. There's no point in them just lying around. They're not serving any purpose unless you put them into your body regularly. Make that decision to remember that, to prioritize your health and put yourself first. Now, my beautiful Aquarius baby, feel free to tune into your moon rising sign if if this was your sun sign, as I have every single sign of the zodiac listed, so you can have your own private prediction that is based on your birth chart. And if our journey together ends right here, just know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Pisces baby, and welcome to your March reading. Let's step into it to figure out exactly how you can make this month the best month yet, and exactly what's coming towards you. So first and foremost, we've got the grapes. There is abundance coming towards you during the month of March, and if you want to more deeply increase this, eat grapes and purchase things that have a grape scent in them. Grapes are bringing you abundance, grapes are bringing you good luck, and grapes are bringing you good health throughout the month of March. And we've also got the fig. Now, dried figs or figs in general are not really something that most people have on a day-to-day basis. But for you, Pisces, the universe is telling you figs will bring you vitality. They will help your gut health, your nervous system, and they'll give you some really great fibers. And these are healthy sugars compared to having processed sugary foods. So make sure that you load up on grapes as well as figs, either fresh ones or dried ones, as the universe is sending you, as the universe is telling you all about these fruit for a reason. Now, moving more deeply into it, we've also got the lime. So whether this is a mojito, a virgin mojito, or you're just having lime in hot water in the mornings, I just did that this morning. I didn't have lemon, so I put lime into my hot water as I was on my walking pad. I do see here within the lime that this is bringing you good luck. This is bringing you even more abundance. So the combination of grapes, figs, and limes throughout the month of March is the best way for you to move forward to be as successful as possible. So if you're asking yourself, what can I eat? What can I do? How can I increase my abundance, my vitality, my health, my well-being? This is exactly how, and be open to it. I know sometimes it can feel as though this seems too easy to be true. This seems like, oh, it's such a simple way. It's such a simple switch. Well, the most powerful ways for you to have a better life, for you to create more abundance or better health, is to actually do the simple things, but to do them in a disciplined way over and over again. Whether that's you getting 10,000 steps per day, or having grapes, figs, or lime, or a mixture of all three, which be open to that combination. It might be your new favorite dessert. Having that instead of, for example, a tub of ice cream, if you do that on average 50% of the time that you would have a processed sugar, be open to the fact that that can already change your life in so many positive ways, because it's not just that meal. It will make you feel better about yourself. It will make you trust yourself more when it comes to your health, your well-being, and taking care of yourself. Be open to trusting yourself. That's the message that we're receiving that you need to know for the month of March. Your openness and willingness to retrust yourself is extremely important. And I do also see here for you, being open and trusting yourself is the foundation of the month of March for you to be able to release any self-limiting beliefs or thoughts about not being good enough, not being strong enough, not being driven enough, not being successful enough. You are releasing those beliefs because they don't belong in your life anymore. But in order to fully, truly, 100% be able to release those beliefs, it is important that there's a reason to do that. It is important that you feel confident to do that. And you are able to do that confidently when you trust yourself. You are able to do that confidently when you know, all right, I've got this and I've seen myself do amazing things before. So after all, why wouldn't it be possible for me to release the self-limiting beliefs that I can't do it again? Because if I've done it once, I can continue to repeat the positive vibes. Moving more deeply into your reading within stillness, I can see here that for the month of March, you will have a lot of moments of stillness and just doing things for yourself, just enjoying yourself, just having moments where you don't have to answer to anyone. You don't have to take care of work, kids, spouses, partners. You have such a full life, my gorgeous Pisces, and it's important that you also get moments to yourself to chill and to relax. And when you don't get that, it can make you feel really anxious. It can make you feel kind of all over the place. And the universe is saying to you, let's try to avoid that by giving ourselves times of stillness, of meditation. And here in the King of Rings, take control of your schedule. The suit of rings is the suit of the element of earth, which corresponds to everything that is tangible and that is finite. So your time, your energy, financial resources, material things as well. So not only do we have a King of Rings in your life, which is like a CEO, manager, high-powered person in their masculine energy who is built in a way that, you know, they could be on the cover of a magazine, just saying. The King of Rings is someone who's bringing abundance and responsibility into your life, and they're showing you what it's like to have both, to have a life of abundance, to be responsible, to be someone who is reliable as well, while at the same time living their best life and knowing how to set boundaries and have stillness. So I see a huge inspiration for you in the King of Rings, but also you stepping up to the plate and having more of this King of Rings energy of knowing how to prioritize yourself and your health and your well-being, and not always listening to everyone's opinion and words, when actually you need the Three of Rings, which is a time for you to just think what you want to do next and who you truly want to continue collaborating with and working with. Sometimes you get so in the habit of working with someone, whether you're a business owner or you work a 9-to-5, but you are working with people that you're used to working with or used to dealing with, that you forget, wait a minute, I don't need to deal with this person. And if this person isn't up to par, if this person isn't delivering in the way that they really should, I don't have to continue working with them. I don't have to continue collaborating with them. I can find ways to work with someone more suitable for us to actually reach our goals. And that's nothing personal. It's just you being effective. It's just you continuing on your way to creating the life of your dreams. And I see here within leadership that you're setting goals and you want to reach those. And you're not going to not reach your goals just because you are playing with a teammate who isn't as driven or who isn't as ambitious and disciplined as you are. Then you'd rather be by yourself. Moving more deeply into your reading, we've got the unicorn. Invite serendipity in. The universe is saying to you, there is so much serendipity around you, which are positive, unexpected surprises. Invite them in by believing in yourself, by continuing to push through tough times, and reminding yourself that you are a unicorn. You are one in a billion. You are a very special person on this planet in this journey of life, and that it is 100% your right to claim that and to also experience things that you think, wow, this is like out of a movie. This is so magical. This is so amazing. I truly deserve this. And I'm not going to make myself small just for others to feel more comfortable. I'm going to enjoy the things that I deserve. Now, in the Nightingale spirit that we've received next, the universe is saying be outspoken. As a Pisces, you can sometimes hold back because you want to protect other people's feelings. That makes you someone who is extremely caring and who is extremely gentle. But how about we turn that caring, gentle nature towards you, because you deserve that as well. And what that can mean is to be outspoken with others and to speak up about your boundaries, to say what you will accept and what you will not accept, and to not be afraid to make that known and to speak it out loud, to just say it without any fear whatsoever, because the worst that can happen is that another person's feelings are temporarily hurt. But remember, Pisces, there's also a reason why you're receiving the fish, which is the symbol of Pisces within your reading. This is 100% meant for you. Out of the 78 animal oracle cards that you could have received, you now received the fish. Be reminded here within the fish and the crescent moon that listening to your intuition is the best thing you can do for yourself. When you're unsure throughout the month of March, ask yourself, how does this feel like? What do I think about this? What is my intuition telling me to do? Because you have a psychic ability, you have a sixth sense that is irreplaceable, that others don't have, and that others can't relate to. So I need you to understand here with the fish and the crescent moon, listen to your intuition, go for what your inner compass is telling you to do, and you will not be led astray. Now, Pisces, we are going to delve even more deeply into your reading, and you don't have to do anything in order to receive this next part of your reading. Continue to lean back, relax, and enjoy as I come right back after clearing and cleansing the space and guide you even more deeply into your month of March. Hello, my gorgeous Pisces. Pisces, baby. Let's delve even more deeply into your March prediction, shall we? To figure out exactly how you can make this the best month of your year and what exactly is coming towards you during this upcoming month. So first and foremost, we've got the blue lace agate. You're finding your calm, you're finding your groove, and you're not allowing anyone to trigger you. Not your kids or anyone else's kids, no co-workers, nobody that you're working with, nobody on the street who even thinks to make a comment at you or catcall you. Not your partner, nobody is triggering you. And I see here in the rainbow obsidian, it's because you've healed your heart. And as kind of spiritual woo-woo as it sounds, you have realized that people who nag you or who want to trigger you or who say things that aren't very nice, it's more of a reflection of how they feel about themselves rather than the truth about you, because you know the truth about yourself and you don't have to listen to someone else to understand yourself. You just have to listen inward. You just have to listen to yourself, to your intuition, to remember all the ways in which you showed up and you were an amazing person. And that is only for you to decide, for you to know, and you understand who you truly are. Everyone else is just guessing. They weren't there when you fought through the tough times. So you're remembering your value, your worth, and your confidence. Next up, within the aragonite crystal, you are releasing emotional baggage. This is the healthiest thing that you can do for yourself throughout the month of March, because you've been carrying some unnecessary emotional baggage with you that others had placed on you, that was given to you in an unjust way, because emotional baggage can be passed down through parents. It can be passed down through people that we are intimate with, partners we've been in relationships with, and also emotional baggage can be given to you at work from coworkers or from people that you're working with who just don't know how to healthily and kindly communicate and therefore are putting all of their mood swings on you. That doesn't mean you have to accept it, because I see here in the aragonite, you're releasing it. You're releasing anything, any energies, any unwanted type of interaction. You are immediately releasing. You're not going to continue thinking about it or thinking, oh, I could have said this or should have said that. You're not doing all of that. You are not wasting your time on the overthinking. And instead, in the Queen of Diamonds, I see that you are planning what you're going to be doing professionally and how you're going to make your life, your legacy, and your future the best that you could possibly make it. Because the thing is, you've got big goals and you also want to protect your family and all of your descendants. I see here within the Queen of Diamonds that you want to create a type of future for yourself and your children and grandchildren where they think back and they're like, wow, you were really a queen. You were really that Queen of Diamonds who knew what to do in challenging times, who never gave up, and who built a type of legacy and a type of mindset into your family that is going to last and impact, is going to last for generations to come, and that's going to be impacting those who are coming after you. And within the lovers, the most important foundation for this is, of course, to have a romantic lover as well, a co-parent, someone in your life who not only believes in you, but who is a healthy partner to be around. And in the lovers, I can see here that throughout the month of March, you're not only thinking about this, but you're building this, you're creating this. Any existing relationship that might be in your life, you're going to upgrade, up level, and bring it to a position where it is this healthy relationship that you can create this legacy with, because you understand there's not always a point in just throwing a relationship away and trying to find someone new. Sometimes the history and the love that you have with someone is worth building on and is worth saving and working on. If you are single, or you, for example, know for sure this marriage or this relationship is done and over with, it is really, really important for you to not beat yourself up and instead handle things with love, and know here that you have a lover out here who understands you and who wants the same things you want, who's got the same values that you have got. The thing is, we just need to find them. We need to become the person to attract them. And the Queen of Diamonds is that sign that you being yourself and focusing on hobbies that are healthy and that create more of a return on investment, that is where you're going to meet all the right people. So instead of going out, drinking, doing crazy things, you are, for example, traveling, seeing the world, going to nice cafes, going to entrepreneurial meetups, or you're going to work engagements where you can add extra diplomas and credentials to your name. You're focused on being in environments that are actually going to attract people who you want to have in your life long term. And within strengths for you, Pisces, the month of March brings out a lot of strength in you. You are a strong person by default. You've been through a lot of things that show your strength, but the month of March is going to make it even more evident that you don't need to be cruel, you don't need to be brutal, you don't need to scream, shout, or, as already mentioned, in any way physically get someone to do something for you or use any type of physical violence. You've seen others do it, but you don't need that, because your strength comes from within and it comes from a strong mental plane. That's also why we have got the star here on our lion's forehead. And in the Nine of Pentacles, you can see how the month of March is bringing you this looking around, seeing all of your pentacles grow, all of your fruit start to ripen. You're having a good time. You've got this little bird companion who is singing a song by your side. You're feeling like the seasons are changing around you. Things are feeling good. You're seeing how all of your efforts are starting to grow and turn into wealth, abundance, and this feeling of safety and security. And literally the universe is saying to you, enjoy this. Enjoy this moment of being loved, of being seen, and of living a life of abundance. Now, my gorgeous Pisces baby, this is a reading that I've received for you, and I trust that it found you at the perfect time. If you would like to tune into your moon and rising sign, now would be the time to click one of the other timestamps of all of the 12 zodiac signs that I prepared for you, so you can get a reading that is based on your personal birth chart, that is as accurate and as personalized as possible. And wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to catch you during your April predictions.